on the far side, maybe Malachi Addison trying to get a look as well. Kicking 41. Kicking off for Shelby. Jack Berkowitz, good junior kicker for the Golden Lions.
So, Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory bringing to the kickoff. Mr. Sparky bringing to the scoreboard, which I cannot see, so I'll have to stand up here in a minute.
And that is A.J. Adams, the other guy deep, the younger brother of Maury Adams. Only a freshman back there getting ready as well to receive.
So these kickers take their time, don't they?
Oh, yeah. You got to get it marked off just right. So Berkowitz ready, and here's the kick, puts his foot into it. And let's see, that's going to be Jaquari.
Like they were going to do a little trick play back there, and instead he runs basically from the 10 number all the way to the other side, fumbled the football. Now Shelby has it, first down and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So that's going to be Dalen Lee in at quarterback for Shelby. Jalen Petty joined him in the backfield. Got an official timeout for a stoppage of play. Shelby 3 wide receivers, 1 to the right, 2 to the left. Getting some pads under some jerseys. What the official was said he needed them to do. Chris crowding them at the line. There's the snap, hand off to Petty. Nothing doing good. Stop by the middle of that Crest defense.
And it looked like 54 now. 14 got him down. I see who that is. That's M.J. Ross, who came knifing through there. Was that 24 with the kid?
It was. That was Petty on the carry.
So Petty, and I'm going to give him a -2 on that one.
So good penetration there by the Crest defense in the middle.
Well, Christmas came early on that spot. I thought he lost a couple there. But we got him a half a yard loss. I'm going to put it down to 0.
So Lee takes the snap, looks to the end zone, makes the throw, and it's going to be the pass complete for the touchdown. Trying to get a look at that number for the Golden Lions. The touchdown pass from Lee is complete.
It's hard to see the numbers.
And his hair, he's actually got the flow going in the back, so I couldn't see the back of the jersey. But it may be number 6, Isaiah Bridges.
Okay, so he's got a 12-yard TD reception from Lee, and that was just the Crest defender had good position, just didn't get his arm extended enough there to knock it away. So a little post route back there in the back of the end zone. Good job by the Lions. And this is a settle heating and air extra point opportunity.
So Berkowitz in to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So on the Nobilarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard, the Golden Lions strike first, 7-0. You're listening to high school football right here on KTC Broadcast.
Hello, I'm a truck.
And it's time to go trucking at Iconic Motor Company in Shelby. They have the trucks, including a 2020 GMC Sierra with only 23,000 miles, a 2019 Ford Platinum with only 21,000 miles, and a 2017 Chevy Silverado 1500 LT, only 36,000 miles, plus Rams, Toyotas, Tahoes, and SUVs. And get an engine lifetime warranty on any unit with under 60,000 miles at Iconic Motor Company of Shelby, 325 West Dixon Boulevard. Online at iconicmotorcompanyofshelby.com.
So back here at Shelby High School, Shelby strikes first, 7-0 on the Nobilarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. It's the same law firm deep for the Chargers, Green, and Adams. And Berkowitz again to kick it off for the Golden Lions. Could not have asked for a better start for the Shelby Golden Lions to this big rivalry matchup between Crest and Shelby.
All right, Jam Jay's Pizza Factory kickoff, and there it goes.
Looks like this time Carter Green going to make the reception. Carter takes it to the 20, to the 30, to the 40, Tom to the 50, to the 40, and he's going to be dropped at the 30-yard line. A huge return for Carter Green and the Chargers.
And it was Berkowitz, the kicker, who put him down. I thought Carter Green could make one more move to the inside and take it to the house, but Berkowitz makes a great stop at the 31-yard line, but a big return. Chargers in good shape, Robbie.
And Tom, the former kicker, I know is excited to see the kicker out there making that play. What a great job by Berkowitz.
So Crest is going to take it on the Shelby 31.
So Chris is going to line up Husky in the backfield, coming out with two backs. It's going to be Maury Adams to his left, Carter Green to his right, three wide receivers. There's the snap. Handoff to Carter Green. Up the middle, maybe a gain of about 3.
So Carter Green, 3-yard gain. Did they give him 3? Looks like they gave him 2.
Closer to 2.
So a 2-yard rush for Carter. I'm trying to get these little stats. These are little fancy things. It takes a slide rule to figure these out. I'll try my best.
Hey, those Billows can keep stats like we're in Pasco. That's all I know.
Absolutely not.
So Husky ready, calls for the ball. Going to keep it himself this time, and nothing doing in the middle of that Shelby defense. And, Tom, we talked about the front 7 of the Golden Lions. That's going to drop it back to the original line of scrimmage and make it 3rd and 10.
That was 13 and 77. That's Boyce and Pierce in there on the stop.
I tell you what, you talk about the next line of Shelby players defensively. Jaden Pierce is going to be one of those players to keep an eye on. Only a sophomore for this Shelby defense. So this time H-back checks in for the Chargers. Maury Adams by himself in the backfield with Husky.
Almost got him a check.
Yeah. Rolls out to his right, looks down the field, going down the field. Pass is caught. Is it going to be enough for a first down? I believe it is.
It's going to give him 11 yards and then first down there. And our first down sponsored by CSI Mechanical. Got him about 11 yards on that, all the way down to the 20-yard line. Who got the reception?
I believe that was Javarius Green, I think.
Javarius Green with the catch. His first one goes for 11 yards, so nice catch by Green.
So Husky looks over to the sidelines, gets the call, lets Maury Adams know what they're going to do. Offensive line set, there's the snap. He's looking for Green again, going to ride the back shoulder to the end zone, and he's going to be out of bounds at the backside.
Knocked away, trying to get the number on the Shelby defender, and that's just a route right to the corner of the end zone, and just looked like it was knocked away. Pretty good coverage by the Shelby defender. So it'll remain 10 yards to go, second down now, and 10.
So Chris stays with the single back. Husky and Adams in the backfield.
Look at this press coverage down here.
He's right on top of Carter.
I'll tell you what, he knows what he ate for lunch. He's right there in his face.
There's the snap, handoff to Adams.
Dang,
nothing doing.
And guess who it is? Big number 8, Hamrick over there had the first hit and couldn't see who finished him off. But Adams loses 2.
I believe that may have been, was it Malachi Hammock and Santana Hopper doing the work together?
So right now I've got Maury Adams, 2 carries, -3 yards. I need to get him going. You can tell the Shelby defense has watched the film and they're ready for him tonight.
I definitely think in practice this week they circled the number 2 and said, we can't let this guy beat us. If they're going to do it, somebody else has to do it. So 3 receivers for the Chargers. Husky gets the call. There's the snap. Rolling to his left. Rolling, looks. And he's going to drop right there.
And Hamrick again, and that's going to be a big sack. And, Robbie, that's going to be a loss of about 17 yards.
So big.
Let's see where they spot it. And just Husky didn't have a chance. No, they're going to spot it at 33, so that's going to be a 12-yard loss.
And it looks like Tom's going to leave the offense out there.
Yeah, I'm going to put that for -13. I tell you what, I've got the Chargers right now for -16 yards rushing.
We knew coming in, Tom, this Shelby defense was the real deal. So, man, coming in motion. And, Tom, I think we're going to have a timeout. Shelby's going to call the timeout.
All right, we'll be back. You're listening to the WHS Game of the Week, brought to you by West End Sales.
It's time to power up. Power up with Skag Power Equipment, powered by Vanguard from Elliott Supply Company in Polkville. The Vanguard is now available on the Skag Tiger Cat and the Skag Patriot models. See the Skag Tiger Cat, 52-inch mower with a Vanguard 810cc 28 horsepower EFI engine, or the Skag Patriot, available in 52 and 61-inch cuts with a Vanguard 810cc 26 horsepower engine. Power up with the Skag from Elliott Supply Company, Highway 182 in Polkville. Online at ElliottSupplyINC.com. Is flooring in your remodeling or building plans? Then go see John Strickland at Bowling Springs Carpet and Tile, 137 North Main Street in Bowling Springs. They're your full-service flooring center with a great selection of quality brands. Flooring by Mannington, Thelma Core XL, and the new waterproof Mohawk Revwood. Carpeting by Mohawk, Shaw, and Southwind. Hardwood flooring by Somerset and Shaw, and luxury waterproof vinyl plank and tile. Check them out today. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5:30, Saturday, 10 to 1, or by appointment. Call 704-434-9019. Now you can get your car serviced on Saturday.
As we fight equipment here at the stadium, incomplete pass for Husky, and Shelby's going to take over on the 33-yard line. Just nothing doing, rolled out to his right, and there was nowhere to go with the football.
So Shelby will take it on their own 33-yard line.
So Dalen Lee back in at quarterback. Trying to see, I think that is still Petty in the backfield with him. 3 wide receivers. Chris walks up a man to the line. See if they're not playing near as tight, yeah. Lee looks, and he's going to be dropped with the sack. Trying to see who that was. Was that Eli Hall?
I believe that is. The jersey's kind of rolled up. That's number 8, Eli Hall. So that's going to be a loss of 5.
So, Tom, we've seen these young men that are going to college to play at the next level getting some big plays here early in this game on the defensive side of the ball.
So his first carry goes for -5 yards.
Lee takes the snap. Handoff bobble just a little bit. Nothing doing. Maybe a gain of 1.
Looked like number 30 came in there and finished him off for the Chargers, Robbie, and that's C.J. Ross. Maybe got a yard. Who was on the carry?
Trying to, I believe that was Petty again on the carry.
So Petty. So he's got 2 carries for 1 yard.
Bryson Keys checked in now in the backfield. Man comes in motion. There's a snap. Lee looks downfield. It's going to hold on to it. Still looking. Looking out to his receiver. Finds a receiver. Did he make the catch? No, he was out of bounds. I knew it was going to be close, Tom.
So it looked like he had somebody jump ball there as he did a good job directing traffic, floated up there on the sideline, but just a little bit too far outside and incomplete.
So a big stop there for the Crest defense, and going to try to get the ball back here as Green is going to be deep. That is Javarius Green. So Vari deep. Trying to tell who the punter is for Shelby.
Number 7.
Is that
and that is Cameron Littlejohn. No, that's for the Crest rusher. I'm sorry, Luke Williams.
So Luke Williams, he's looking to the sideline saying, hey, we're missing something. Here he comes.
So we're missing a guy. We need our guy.
He's like, wait a minute. And it's going to be another timeout for Shelby. So a big mistake there for the Golden Lions.
All right, we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the Game of the Week on WHS.
Saturdays at Carter Chevrolet in Shelby. Their service department is now open on Saturdays from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. Check out their great oil change specials, including 6 quarts synthetic oil change for $49.95, 8 quarts synthetic oil change, $59.95, and ask about the tire price match guarantee. Provide them a better price at the time of the purchase, and they'll match it. Or find a better price within 30 days of your purchase, and they'll refund you the difference. Come on in for the details at Carter Chevrolet, 200 West Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
So that's 47 punting for the Golden Lions, I think. I thought it was number 7. It's just hard to see. These Golden Lion jerseys are tough to see.
Looking through the glass makes it.
Yep.
So here's the punt. He gets it away awfully close, and Chris going to need to get away from that when they do. And looks like Chris is going to take over right after 50-yard line.
That's about a 17-yard punt. So Chargers get good field position there. They're going to take it on their own 49, or on the Shelby 49-yard line. So first down and 10, and there's 6:28 left to go first quarter on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. You're just joining us at 7-0 Golden Lions, but Chargers in good shape, Robbie.
And I tell you, Tom, I think our chain crew's a little mistaken on what they're doing over there.
That's okay. Gives me a second to get
there. That's right. We're going to chill out for a minute while they get the ball ready and get the chains ready and give Tom a chance. So Husky checks in, takes the snap. There's the handoff to Mari Adams. So Adams about a 2-yard gain on the carry.
Okay. Basically, we were told we're too loud, so I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. So who got that carry? Adams?
It was Adams, yes, sir.
So what did he get on that one, 2?
Yeah, about 2.
Well, he's about to get back into positive. He's got 3 carries for -1 yards.
And that's one thing, Tom. You know, we know the Shelby defense is going to be good up front, but you can't leave.
Can't abandon the run
game. Can't. You've got to be able to run the football to win games.
Yeah, especially this game, because you can't throw 3 incomplete passes and punt it back to Shelby.
Absolutely. So Adams still in the backfield. Husky at quarterback. 4 wide receivers now for Crest. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Adams. Adams makes the turn, breaks 1, breaks 2, and plows ahead, Tom. Maybe about 4, I think, on the play?
Give him more than that. He's got it all the way to the 43-yard line. So maybe close to 5 yards. But I'll tell you what, he fought for every one of those. Malachi Hamrick just hanging all over him, finally got him to the ground. But I'll tell you what, that was a case of BYOB, be your own blocker. Once he got out there, I'll tell you, he just created the contact and kept going.
Yeah, Shelby was able to make the contact in the backfield with Adams, and he just kept going. It's like Chris, maybe are they lined up in the Wildcat here? Adams is in the backfield by himself, takes the snap, runs ahead, gets a block, and there goes Adams. Adams breaks loose. And he's going to be tackled at about the 20-yard line. So a big run there for Maury Adams out of the Wildcat.
From the 39 to the 18.
21.
21-yard scamper. So that's what you want if you're Maury Adams. And quickly, boy, I tell you what, he's quickly back in the black with that 21-yard run.
And I tell you, Tom, if you start seeing that, do we see Chris maybe start staying with this heavy package a little bit? They call it Kong on the sidelines when I've had a chance to be down there, and that's what they're going to do. So Crest stays in that heavy set. Maury Adams in the Wildcat.
But you get an extra blocker in this, Robbie. That's why I like it.
So Adams takes the snap again. Going to turn up to the inside. Gains maybe a couple. Give him close to 3. Looks like one of those South Point follow-aheads.
Yep. But now that they've emptied out the set and given him an extra blocker, that's 3. He's getting positive yardage there. So I'm going to give him 3 more. That's his 6th carry already, Robbie. I'm glad to see that Crest just didn't give up on it.
Absolutely.
And don't forget that first down they got brought to you by CSI Mechanical.
So Maury Adams ready, stays in there, takes a snap. Snap is a little low. Adams trying to get out to the outside, nothing doing, and may have dropped for a loss.
Yeah, I think he's going to lose about 2, Robbie, as the snap being low threw off the timing. And, that's going to be a loss of 2.
That's going to bring, it looks like Husky back in at quarterback, a little more conventional offense now for the Chargers.
So, that worked for a while. I didn't mind that wrinkle being in there, especially to just keep the clock moving, get some first downs. We're at 3:20 left to go first quarter on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Crest, big third down here, Robbie.
Yeah, so Husky checks back in, makes the call, gets the snap. Snap is fumbled, and let's see if Crest is able to recover. They do. They just have to fall on it, Tom. Big mistake there, and that's 2 straight plays. We've seen the low snap come from the center.
Well, that's just, poor execution there on behalf of the Chargers, and that's going to make it 4th down and 13. I guess a loss of 4 for Husky.
Looks like Chris is going to keep the offense on the field. They went for it in similar position last time. See if they can find anything here. So Husky had quarterback Maury Adams in it, running back, 3 wide receivers for the Crest with the H-back.
Okay.
Man comes in motion. That's A.J. Adams. Snap again, a little low. Husky rolls out, looks down the field, and overthrows his receiver. Had Adams and just overthrew him, Tom.
Yeah, that was nice. He came across the field in motion and then just went out there and ran to the sticks, and Husky just missed him. So that makes Husky is 1 for 4 on the day. So he's just got to settle himself down a little bit and make a better pass there.
Again, we talked about one of our iconic Motors player to watch, these 2 quarterbacks, and we've seen them again have a little bit of jitters here in the first quarter of this game. 2:18 to go, 7-0 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Shelby leads.
So Shelby's going to take it, it's 2:18.
There's the out pass from Dalen Lee. And we see Shelby able to get a little bit of yardage down the field, and he's going to pick up about, let's see where they're going to spot that, trying to see where he went out of bounds. It's definitely going to be the first down.
Who's on the reception? Is that Bridges again?
15, I think it was. I think it was Isaiah Bridges.
So he's all the way up to the 34. I think it was on this one. So give him 11 yards there. And Crest is going to come across the line.
Good hard count there by Dalen Lee. Gets Crest to jump, so that's going to be 5 to freeway. And I tell you, that's one thing with this Shelby offense. Yards after the catch, just a little simple out pattern there. Isaiah Bridges using his athletic ability to pick up that first down.
So Bridges already with 2 receptions and a touchdown.
Lee takes the snap. There's the handoff. Crest tries to stack it up in the middle.
Tough to run on the interior of that defense. Looked like big number 50 was involved there for Crest, and that is Adam Roberts amongst others. But still a pretty good gain there, about 8 yards. Who got that carry? That was 11?
I believe that was 11 would have been Dalen Lee. That would have been the quarterback. I think the runner was actually Bryson Key.
So Key gets 11 yards on his first carry. So that is 14, the running back. Just want to make sure that is, I think it's, let's see here. No, it's 24, my fault.
There's the catch and the first down. Quick pass from Lee. Get the ball out quickly. You have to like that. Chris unable to get any penetration up front as he got the ball out of his hands. And that's going to be a first down brought to you by CSI Mechanical.
Who caught that pass? Did you see?
Trying to look on it. It was on the far side of the field, and like we said, those numbers, the black jersey with the dark gold, hard to see on that far side. There's the handoff for Shelby. Nothing doing there.
Yeah, good job by the interior of the Crest defense. Looked like Beeson was there amongst others. Not sure who got that carry. 24?
24 would have been Jalen Petty. Shelby going back and forth with Petty and Bryson Key in their backfield.
So he got 3 yards there. Yeah, it's right now 24 is Petty. Okay.
So Dalen Lee takes the snap. Again, completion out to number 2. Going to be close for a first down on the catch. That was Demetrius Thompson.
So Thompson,
just short of the first down.
His first reception goes for about, I'm going to give him 7 on that, Robbie.
And let's see if Shelby's going to try to get another playoff. Yeah, they may have to get one more off, about a second difference between the play clock and the game clock.
Lee is 4 for 5. Not a lot of yards, 35, but he has 4 completions, including a touchdown.
And the important thing is keeping the chains moving. Shelby lines up a little bit of a power set. And they're going to run it. And it's going to be a first down and more. And getting it out to about the 35-yard line is that Shelby ground game. Trying to see which back
number 3. Number 3. And that is
Marquise Adams. So Adams of their own, and that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Shelby leads Crest 7-0. You're listening to high school football right here on WOHS.
The clock is ticking. Take a timeout. Come by Wright's Jewelry to check out one of our lightweight wooden watches. They're only $129.99.
That's Mason Avery. Listen for his name on both sides of the ball. He's going to make some plays tonight, I promise you that. So when we come back, we'll have kickoff for you between the West Lincoln Rebels at the Newton Conover Red Devils. Keep it right there, everybody.
You may wonder what makes us different.
Trying to
is
see.
That Key, maybe?
Yeah, 24 with the handoff, but Crest defense is there.
So Jalen Petty that time. It's a revolving door right now at running back for Shelby, looking for that guy. And that's what's kind of been the recipe this year, all year for the Shelby ground game. So pick up at about 1 on the run.
Yeah, they do it by committee, but let's give that Crest Charger interior defense a little trouble. Adam Roberts, number 50, see him again in there, plugging up the middle and making it 2nd and 9, Bobby.
So 2nd and 9. Lee, Shelby going with a few more linemen up front, bringing in the tight end, 2 receivers out to the right, and they're going to hand the ball off again. Not much there for that Shelby ground game. Crest defense comes in and makes the stop.
No gain. And again, it looked like it was number 30 there that had the first contact, and that was C.J. Ross.
So CJ, one of the several J's the last 2
brought
years
into
that this progress program's had.
You're right, JB. They've got a real match.
I tell you what, though, both
here's
these
another thing I
interior,
like
the
about what
interior
they've
defense
done
of
here at
both
Burns at
teams
the very
is just
top of the
really
stands. I
outstanding.
like that
Absolutely.
if someone paid
So it's
for
like
it, I
Shelby this time
understand,
gonna
you
go with
made a
no
commitment,
back.
you get your
So
own
leave back there
rocking
by
chair, and
himself.
most of them have been
4 wide
painted
receivers with
in
the
the
tight end.
Burns
It's going to put the man
Carolina
in
blue
motion.
color.
24.
And look at the folks
Lee drops
enjoying
back.
rocking
He's going
back
to try
and
to
forth.
keep it himself.
I'd
Looks,
love to
makes
watch a
the
game in a row
pass,
and sit in a
and it's
rocking chair.
caught.
Yeah, they've got some cool things.
Trying to tell what number that was. Was it number
Like
7?
number 7 on the reception.
Luke Williams with the catch.
So Williams with a great reception there.
Yeah, so that's going to be another first down, a CSI Mechanical first down for the Shelby Golden Lions.
What'd they give him on that, Robbie?
Let's see, was about 11, 12.
Okay, so 11 yards. I'll give him that. I'll check it with Trey Albright when he comes up there.
And they nearly intercepted for the Chargers.
Oh, Carter Green had his hands on it.
Carter Green had got his hands on the ball, and Tom, if he could have held on to it, we'd have had at least a 7-6 ball game.
Carter Green bobbled it. He stepped right in front. He read the quarterback like he was in the library and almost took that one to the house.
So nearly a turnover there from the Chargers, but just an incomplete pass. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Only the second incompletion by Lee.
Chris shows blitz. They walk it back out. There's going to be the run for Shelby. Dalen Lee hands it off. Trying to see is that number, I believe number 24 again. Jalen Petty on the carry.
All right, so Petty got
Pick up about
3.
So it's going to make it 3rd and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
And I unofficially have Petty for 6 carries and 7 yards. So Crest defense doing a good job against the run game.
Tough sledding for both these teams right now running the ball. We've seen Maury Adams with a couple good runs, but overall it's going to be a tough night running the football. Lee takes the snap, looks, going to run a little fade to the right side, and it's going to be out of bounds. And there's a flag on the play.
It looked like it was double coverage down there. I really couldn't see in the corner. I was trying to lean up there. They might get defensive pass interference.
Tommy, that's what it's going to be, interference. Don't know if that ball was catchable.
Wow. It was in the corner, but it looked like, from what I could tell, is Crest defender had good position, but it's going to be a penalty against, pass interference. Going to move it down to the 10-yard line. It's going to be first down, and I think Shelby can get a first down without getting a touchdown. That's a big-time penalty, but a CSI Mechanical first down.
Yeah, so now big opportunity now for Shelby. Get it down to that 10-yard line. Money time now for that Shelby offense. Get Crest back on their heels a little bit. Man in motion. That's number 2 for Shelby. Demetrius Thompson. Lee looks, nothing there. Going to run it himself, and he's going to be stacked up with the stop to about the 10-yard line.
No gain.
So no gain.
So good job by the Crest defense, who's done a really good job against the run tonight. So Lee, that's his 2nd carry. He has 2 carries for -5 yards. Maybe 1. They gave him a 1. Well, Christmas comes early there, so let's give him -4. But still, both teams doing a good job against the run game.
Lee looks over to the Shelby sidelines, gets the call, moves his running back over to the other side. Man in motion for Shelby. And it's going to be a pass.
Touchdown.
And the call in the end zone for the touchdown.
That's number 3.
Number 3 for Shelby is Marquise Adams. So that's going to put Shelby up now 13-0 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
Yeah, he just kind of ran a little curl right in there past the goal line. And that's a touchdown, a 10-yard reception, and the 2nd touchdown. And remember, those touchdowns brought to you by Numbers Bookkeeping.
So Berkowitz in to attempt the extra point here for Shelby. 8:49 to go in the 2nd quarter. There's the snap. Ball is down. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So 14-0. Excuse me, 14-0. Shelby leads Crest. We'll be back in a moment. High school football, WHS.
Want a wild guess this holiday season? Learn how in Cleveland Community College. Now that's remarkable.
Your tractor, planter.
That'll be on WHS 1390 AM and 101.5 FM. Also up at Waggy on 1320 AM and 107.5 FM up in that area. It's Burns and Jefferson, Thomas Jefferson, that is. And ought to be a good football game there. Also WCSL tonight right here. Danny Aker, the voice of the Ironman, and Tim Johnson, folks. And, Danny, we're fixing to have a kickoff. Looks like the Ironman going to be kicking off.
Ironman going to be kicking off. They're wearing the white jerseys, the blue trousers, and the opponents are wearing blue jerseys and white trousers. Tim, you got to really pay attention.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Dan, you got to do a lot of talking tonight. I've got a cough I can't get rid of, so you got to really help me out. I got those.
Here's your cough drops.
Danny, I see that. I'm going to grab that. And also, folks, want to thank Nancy Costner and her family. Her daughter, let me find Dina and her husband. That's wrong names. Let me find okay. Joe and Dina DeToli, ladies and gentlemen, they are listening to us. I think they're going down to the beach. Is that right, Danny?
That's right.
And we have Chuck Spangler and Deborah Spangler, ladies and gentlemen. They're here with us tonight as well, Miss Nancy Costner. So I want to thank those good folks. All the good folks at Cherville tune in to WCSL. And, Danny, number 46 is kicking off for the Ironman.
That'll be Henry Gill. And he's kicking from our left to our right.
Looks like number 14 is back deep. And here's the kick, a good kick. And goes over the head of number 32, Danny. So it will be down in the end zone.
And that number 32 for the Rams is, we'll look at our David Eboa. And in the backfield for the Rams, and we're quite a ways away from where the Rams are going to be lined up, but their quarterback's going to be Luke Whitted. His running backs are going to be Kamari Shepard, Cameron Newman, and Micah Hinton. So we'll give you the updates as the play starts. It'll be 1st and 10.
Also, our good friends is here tonight from the Eagle. Mike Powell and his lovely wife is here. For the Eagle here tonight, Mike's down on the field. I see Mike right in front of me. I just asked his wife where he was. He's down on the field taking pictures. They do a great job for the Eagle.
So it is Whitted behind the center.
And there's a handoff straight up the middle. He gets maybe
They had to respond, Tom, and they did a huge run there by Maury Adams.
That is a 75-yard touchdown brought to you by Numbers Bookkeeping. Once he got to the second level, it was a foot race, and Adams just outran everybody to the end zone, and that's what the Chargers needed, a big strike there, Robbie.
I'm going to say it right now, college recruiters. I talked to his mom last night. She said, nobody's called him. Get on the phone, coaches. Let this young man know you've noticed what he's doing.
I'll tell you what, that was impressive. I mean, he found the hole, good vision, cut it back to the right, and then at the end to the left to get it into the end zone. Just a great job.
So Ariola into the extra point. Snaps a little high, but they get it down. We got a flag on the play. The kick's good. Let's see what the flag is.
An extra point brought to you by Settle Heating and Air.
And I've got it. Looks like it must have been on Shelby because everybody's heading their separate direction.
Okay.
Personal foul against Shelby should be on the kickoff. So 14-7 now. Shelby leads Crest on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. We're back in a moment.
To Zane Redmond, but Redmond can't haul it in. So
let's see who that was. Is that Goins there, number 50 for the Rebels?
There's a good chance it was him. I'll tell you that much. He's back there a lot.
Yep.
So 3rd and 8 now for the Red Devils. Lane Cott in the shotgun. 4 receivers in the formation, and I think they might have got the Rebels to jump there.
Yep. Looks like it.
So that'll
let's see. Ball.
Give them 5 yards. So 3rd and 3 now for Newton.
Yep.
That helps the Red Devils out a little bit.
Absolutely.
3rd and much more manageable. Looks like they put it at the 31, so it'd be 3rd and 4. Not sure that's correct.
4 yard. Yeah, it turned out to be more of a 4 yard penalty, but either way, play action.
This one caught.
And it's going to be good for the first down. He gets all the way out to around the 46-yard line before he's brought down. So.
Yeah, that's about a 15 yards on the connection there from Lane Cott to Javon Barber. And a Turner Hauser Insurance first down for Newton Conover, our first of the night.
Yeah. Red Devils really starting off this game with that shotgun formation and that play action. Here's the little bubble screen, trying to get it developed to the outside, and it does. I mean, he doesn't really get much blocking, but he makes it work and gets past, let's see where they mark him, 48, 49-yard line in West Lincoln territory. So.
Yeah, that was Zane Redmond able to make the catch that time. Gets about 6 on first down into West Lincoln territory.
Yeah, he made something out of nothing there. I mean, he had West Lincoln defenders right on him by the time he caught it and did a little bit of dancing, got around him. Got about a 6-yard gain out of it, brings up 2nd and 4. They mark it at the West Lincoln 48. So back to the shotgun. This time looks like he's going to do the triple option, trying to make something happen, and gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Yeah, a couple of Rebels in the backfield.
Got to find a way to limit those. Can't give Shelby second opportunities, but a big stop there for the Crest defense.
See what, Ross does a great job on that defensive line.
Lee takes the snap, looking across the field, is going to go throw it down the field, going to go deep, and going to be incomplete. Trying to see, I think the pass may have been intended for Isaiah Bridges. Nothing doing there.
Yeah, I want to say that it was intended for Bridges. It was just too high for him, and then it could have been intercepted as that ball was kind of way overthrown, but nobody was looking for it. So that's just a third incompletion for Lee, but now they're backed up, Robbie. 3rd down and a cab ride.
Yeah, 3rd and 18 now for the Shelby offense. Shelby with 4 wide receivers, 1 back in the backfield. Lee makes the call. 2 of his receivers shift. He's looking down the field. He's going to go deep. Throws it out there, and there's nothing doing too far. Thrown. David Lee takes a hit back there as he drops it back, but Crest is going to get the ball back.
That was number 7. Luke Williams was out there. He had him, Robbie. He had him. He just overthrew him just a little bit, and 2 straight incompletions. What a great job for the Crest defense. They make Shelby go 3 and out and quickly force a punting situation.
And that's going to bring, looks like Javaris Green's going to be deep for Crest. It's going to line up at about the 50-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to get this ball in good shape.
There's the snap. Ball a little low, but he is going to get it off. It's going to hit at about the 40, going to roll, going to get away from it, and it's going to roll dead at about the Crest 47.
So they're going to take it at their own 47, but you know what creates this is the kickoff is not returnable because you have a personal foul.
Absolutely.
And that changes field position. Now you get a sack, and now you've got the ball again, short field. So Crest Chargers in good shape, looking to tie this ball game up. Mr. Sparky, scoreboard, we're at 6:47 left to go, 2nd quarter, 14-7. As always, the WHS Game of the Week brought to you by West End Sales, Robbie.
One of Shelby's dangerous weapons is their special teams play, and you made a great point, Tom. They were not able to take advantage of it there. Crest, 3 wide receivers. Husky takes a snap. Hey, man, give it to Adams again. Nothing doing this time.
He'll lose a couple this time, Robbie.
Was that Hamrick maybe on the stop?
Looked like Hamrick was after him, amongst others. That's the first negative carry he's had in a little bit. And that one, he was at 101 yards. I've got him unofficially at 100 yards. But before, for his first 3 carries, he had 3 carries. He was negative 1 yards, and then he busts a 75-yarder.
2 receivers right, 1 left for Crest. Husky takes the snap. He's going to throw it. Looks down the field, and it's going to be intercepted for Shelby. And again, we talked about these young quarterbacks. He makes a move. He's got it to the 50. He's going to take it to the 40, the 30, the 20, and going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 10-yard line.
Husky knocked him out of bounds, but I tell you what, that pass was just too tall, overshot the receiver, and that is number 19, P.J. Hopper, with a big return all the way down to the Crest 10-yard line, Robbie.
We talked about these young quarterbacks, Tom. We've kind of see it getting to him a little bit there. Husky just overthrew his man, Shelby, Johnny on the spot to get the interception and now put themselves in great field position again as Dalen Lee gets ready to take back over the offense.
That's just a huge turnover. You did everything you wanted to do. You had them down on their end. You made a great defensive stop. You got the punt. That just hurts to see if they can hold here.
There's the snap. Lee throws it. It's going to be 2 with the reception. Going to be knocked out of bounds there.
And that is Demetrius Thompson with the catch for Shelby.
So it's going to bring up second down. 14-7. Shelby leads, and No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
What'd they give him there, Robbie?
Give him 3.
3? Okay, so that's Thompson's second reception. Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit more generous than you. I'm going to give him 4. Of course, they're inside the 10. They drop the sticks. You notice that. So a second down and goal. They cannot get a first down. And I believe that's still the featured back there.
It is. He takes the snap. He's going to plow ahead, and he's going to get into for the end zone. 24. Jalen Petty with the run. They're going to put Shelby up 20-7 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Momentum has swung again in this game between Crest and Shelby.
So that's a touchdown for Petty. And as I said, that's why turnovers are just that sudden change, man. That's tough. You think you got a chance to go in and score, you throw the pick, and it's run back a long way. And instead of being tied, now you're down 2 scores.
So a numbers, tax, and bookkeeping touchdown. Berkowitz in to attempt the extra point. There's the snap. Kick is up. And Berkowitz stays perfect on the night. 21-7, Shelby leads Crest. You're listening to high school football on WHS.
Can't really tell what third down.
Elijah Whitted to the left here.
He's looking to throw the football. Whitted throws the ball down the field. Got the receiver, number 90, but he drops the football. He underthrows him, Danny.
Yeah, that's Trent Dockery. He'll be throwing to him a lot tonight.
Is that young man going somewhere to play football?
Last year when we did the game,
I heard somewhere.
I thought it was North Carolina Tar Heels.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So punting team comes on for the Rams. Back deep is Landon Hahn. Last time the punter punted it over his head. Number 9 is the punter tonight, Danny.
Yeah, that is Ryan William, the punter, 6'1", 157-pound senior.
Defense comes up with a big stop after the Rams convert on a first down. Here's the snap. Here's the punt. Punt's up, and Hahn's waiting on it. And, he fumbles it. And I'll tell you what, the Rams picks the football up.
They sure do. That's the first turnover of the game.
Number 32 comes up with the football there, Danny.
That is
David.
We've called DeBoa's name quite a bit. So that's the first turnover and the first fumble ball tonight. And look like they're going to have great field position. Tim, maybe, let's see, is that the 30?
Looks like about the 27, 28-yard line, looks
25,
like.
20.
So it will be a Rams first down.
He's not put it down yet. 20.
Well, who? Okay.
They're passing the ball around.
Looks like that's a penalty on the play too.
Ooh.
Yes, unsportsmanlike conduct. That's 15 yards.
That's 15 yards.
He's still marking it off.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to be on about the 22-yard line, Danny.
Sure is. Great field position for the Rams here.
So Rams on the 22-yard line.
Got wide.
Whitted. Shotgun, Danny.
Sure is. I see that. Yes.
Number 90 over here. Here comes a handoff to number 4. Tries to get around the corner, and he does, but he's going to be – he might have picked up probably about 4 or 5 yards there, Danny, before he goes out of bounds.
Then we got the markers here now.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, we do, yeah.
Let's give him
about 6 yards.
6 yards, yes, sir.
Second down and 4.
That was Kamari Shepard.
Danny got a final score on the Atlanta game. Milwaukee defeats Atlanta Braves tonight by the score 2-1.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to thank Calvin Hastings back at the KTC Broadcasting Studios for bringing that.
I bet you that Ace Fisher, a hater, got the save.
He probably did.
All right, here we go, Tim. Second down 3, long 3.
We had the quarterback under the center, I formation. Here's the handoff to the I-back, straight up the middle. Hit hard. He's going to lose a yard there, Danny.
He sure is. Let's see who that is, Tim.
Number 6, that's Jackson Owens. Oh, no, number 6. Who was that?
That's the ball carrier.
Cam Bolin.
Cam Bolin, and the ball carrier was Micah Hinton.
Yeah, Cam Bolin. Nice job there coming up from the linebacker.
Tim, he got a half a yard, maybe.
Really?
Maybe.
Nice job there by Bolin. as well as that defensive line giving him time to penetrate there.
You know, they're in 4-down territory here in case they don't get the first down. They need 3 yards for a first down.
Yep. I formation. Here's a fake handoff. Whitty looking to throw. He's under pressure. Chase Miller is going to sack him. He's going to be sacked on about the 22-yard line, folks. He's going to lose at least 7 yards there, Danny.
He sure did.
So that's going to make it interesting here. 4th down and long. He's probably going to have to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 4th down and 7 here, folks.
Well, I don't see any
1,
indication
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. 7, 8, 9 yards. 4th down and 9. 4th and 9 here. And they're going to go for it.
Yeah, they're going to go for it. They must not have anybody that can punt it
Kick,
through them uprights.
So 4th and 9, big play here by the Ironman.
All right, they got two receivers right, and they got
single to the left,
and they got Cameron Newman right here this is the near side where we're at.
Whitty looking to throw the football, looking down the field, throws it across the middle. Wow, he took a big hit there by number 21 for the Ironman, and number 21 is Cooper Salone, ladies and gentlemen.
He did a great job. He targeted Elijah Whitty, but the Ironman will take over on downs.
I tell you, Danny, that ball could have been intercepted. Very close.
I thought he was going to intercept.
Yeah, I did too.
Sure did.
So nice job there by the defense.
Great job by the Ironman defense.
So they'll take over on the 22-yard line, folks.
So
be 1st and 10.
So they've got a far piece, Tim, but the way the running backs are running the ball for the Ironman tonight, if they could get one of them loose here.
3 wide receivers to the right, single back, Sloan. Here's the fake handoff, throw out to number 9, and he gets to the 25, 26-yard line, Danny.
He does. That's Jackson Owens.
Pick up at 4 yards there, Dan.
That's Chase Miller's first pass play to Owens.
Ball will be at the 26-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and probably about, 4 yards?
4 yards, yeah. We're in the first quarter. Ironman up 8-0 on the Rams.
4 minutes and 12 seconds left. All sides on the Rams. So that'll give them 5 yards. So that'll make it 2nd and 1, Danny.
Sure will. So
and it will be.
Second penalty of the first quarter here at Highland Tech, a high school, on homecoming night.
So good job there by the quarterback to draw him off sides, Miller. So you got trip wide receivers to the left. It's Cooper Sloan in the backfield with the quarterback, Miller. Here's the snap. Hand off to Miller up the middle. Miller got big open the room. I tell you what, folks, he gets around that corner. He's going to go, and he gets around that corner, and he's still going. There's a penalty flag, Danny.
There's a penalty flag.
That could be a block in the back there. I bet you they're going to say that's on Landon Hahn.
I think it's our Carter Spangler. I thought I saw number 2 over there.
It could have been.
Let's see.
Let's see who.
It's coming back, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's a block in the back. But nice run there by Sloan. He broke a couple tackles. Holding on Cherville.
Ooh. It was not Carter Spangler because he's not in the game right now.
I think it's on Landon. I'm not real sure, but Landon was complaining to the ump. So normally when a player complains, he's saying, the ump, I did nothing wrong.
So
Cooper.
That nullifies that long run there, Tim.
But still a good run there.
Still a good run.
Good call there.
Yeah.
Had a chance to talk to Coach Pruitt a little bit today. Always a pleasure talking to him.
He was ready, wasn't
he? Oh, yeah. He said, we're playing regardless, Tim, unless it's lightning.
Well, it's a beautiful night.
Be ready to take the snap for Shelby. Puts a man in motion. Looks like it may be Bridges, but it's going to be passed out. Attended for number 4, Jakeith Hamilton, unable to make the catch. Going to make it 2nd down and 10.
Now, I'm wondering why, you got such not a whole lot of yardage for Lee through the air, 56 yards, but they've had short fields.
Yeah, absolutely.
So 2nd down and 10. If you're just joining us, there's about 3 minutes left, Bobby, to go second quarter? 2:41. Okay. 2nd down and 10.
Lee tries to go with a hard count to get Chris to jump. They stay at home. He looks back to the sideline, gets the next call. Takes the snap. There's the handoff to Petty. He's going to get a good run. He's going to get to the 20, the 10, and he's going in for the touchdown, the Shelby Golden Lions.
I think that was number 22 was the ball carrier, Robbie. And that was Key.
Yeah, Bryson Key, again, the rotation of backs, and Key was the fresh one that time, and he takes it down the field for the big score and the touchdown. Now Shelby jumps ahead 27-7 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
Yeah, he just got to the second level, and he was gone very similar to the Adams run, and beat his man to the pylon and into the end zone, and it's not looking good for the Chargers right now.
Yeah. If you know anything, if your last name is Key in this part of Cleveland County, there's one thing you could do, and that's run fast, and we saw it right there.
And Berkowitz, knuckleball, but that's Settle heating and air. Extra point is good, Robbie, so it's 28-0. You're listening to the WHS Game of the Week brought to you by West End Sales. We'll be right back.
Are your fall finances falling out of control?
Wow.
Jordan Truesdale to Zach Dagler.
Yep. Wow. What a
15-yard touchdown pass, and the Rebels are on the board first here. People's Bank touchdown, Truesdale to Dagler, 15 yards with the extra point pending as the Rebels take advantage. 3rd and 11. Truesdale makes a play. Kick is up.
And
it's good. So West Lincoln leads it 7-0 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. 1:52 left to play in this first quarter. We'll step aside for just a minute and be right back.
To keep their defense off the field. We just saw another What's Up Shopper touchdown, and on the Mi Pueblito scoring summary, just took a couple of plays. A 47-yard pass this time, Mooney to Thompson for Burns. Remember, Mi Pueblito all over the region. Quarterback Jurgensen in all kind of trouble, and he is going to be brought down in the backfield, sacked back around the 15-yard line.
Yeah, this is a good job by Burns defensively there. There's nothing there for TJ, nothing Jurgensen can do right there. He's had to take the ball and take a loss there, and it's going to be second and very long there for TJ. Looks like second and about maybe 20 yards.
You're exactly right. You did your math well, and it's another long bit of yardage needed to try to pick up what would be their first down of the game. This has got some memories to what they ran into with Shelby a couple of weeks ago. This time they go to Jeremy Black for the first time tonight, and he's handled quickly in the backfield, no gain.
Yes, it's very hard to do something offensively where you're getting in trouble with the line of scrimmage, and that's what you kind of see right now. You see the Birds defensive line kind of imposing their will on the offensive line there for TJ, and right now they're trying to run the ball and trying to do some other things offensively, but just not there right now. Burns is really strong up front. They got playmakers back there in the secondary, so let's see how aggressive TJ wants to be right here on offense. They're going to take a shot down the field. They want to try to get some yardage to get Jurgensen back in there and punt the ball away to Burns.
Yeah, it's now 3rd and 24, JB. They do need a big play. One back in the backfield, two receivers to the far side of the field, one to the near side as Jurgensen calls for the snap. Rolling out of the pocket, looking, and he will let it fly along the sideline, and Dakota Twitty is covered by about 3 players, and there's no flag for interference. Dakota wanted one. Some of the coaches for Thomas Jefferson wanted one, but I don't believe I see one.
I think one of the reasons you don't see one there, it looks like the players kind of bumped into each other. I don't think there's any intentional pass interference going on there. I think the players kind of run their routes, and and the defensive player has just as much right to the ball as the offensive player in that situation right there. And I know that the TJ coaching staff really wanted that call, but it's tough to call that for officials, especially when they were standing out on the field.
So for the 3rd time in this first quarter, the punting unit is out, and that again means that it's going to be in the hands of Bryce Jurgensen, who's punting this one away from the 2. A lot of hype on this one. And it
touchdown, Red Devils.
What a beautiful play.
61 yards over the top from Lane Cott to Zane Redmond. That's another People's Bank touchdown as Newton now an extra point away from tying this one up.
I'll tell you what, we've been talking. He's been a little off his mark to start this game, but right there, he just, I mean, you couldn't have put that ball in a more perfect spot. I mean, it just dropped right down where it needed to be, right in his receiver's chest. And just like that, pinning the extra point, we got a tie ball game here.
Oh, yeah, that's a perfect deep ball there from Lane Cott.
Perfect route. Perfect throw. Everything about that play was executed to perfection. This kick is up and good.
So we are tied up 7-7 here.
One to the right.
Here's a snap. Whitted looking.
So he's got 11. He's got his first couple carries were the big sack is why he still has negative rushing yardage, but good run there and a first down and a big first down for Crest. Brought to you by CSI Mechanical.
He's going to give it to Adams. He's going to run out to the right. Nothing doing. Again, great pursuit there by the Shelby defense. Back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe.
It's really hard to run to try to run horizontally, to try to,
you can't go east-west. It's got to be north-south.
Yeah, you got to be north-south here. I mean, just running wide, you're running towards the sideline. You got to get up the field.
And like you said, Tom, Shelby's so athletic. They're going to extend you. You go running east-west, they're going to continue to extend you. You've got to turn it upfield.
All right, so it is 2nd down and 10.
Husky makes the call, trying to get Shelby to jump. They don't. Takes the snap, looks downfield, going deep. That's Carter Green.
That's got to be pass interference.
And there's the flag. Call. Yeah, it was never even made a play on the ball. Just kind of tried to run through Carter to keep him from getting the ball.
Yeah, that's a big penalty. And another CSI Mechanical first down for the Chargers. And with about 28 seconds, 28 seconds, they really needed a break there. And Carter was trying to come back to the ball. Ball was a little bit overthrown. But then no chance. I want to say it was number 10 out there defending for Shelby, I believe, and that was Dede Pettis. But he really just didn't have a chance. When that ball's underthrown and you don't turn your head back for the ball and you make contact, you're going to get the call every time. You're going to have that penalty called against you every time.
So 4 wide receivers again for Crest. Adams in the backfield with Husky. Coming up to pressure him tight. There's going to be a completion and slipping and falling. He may have had some running room time. Trying to see, that was number 3, Malachi Addison.
Well, there was my screen pass.
Yep, you were looking for it.
There was my screen pass.
Yeah, so Malachi Addison. And we're going to have a timeout. I think we do. We got a timeout, so we're going to take a break. We're back right after this.
Do you know what insect is
down, I believe, Dan. I think they're going for it.
Okay.
Got a minute and 10 seconds left in the first quarter. For 16-0. Ironman on top of Highland Tech Rams. We're at Highland Tech tonight here on WCSL. It is 4th down, 4th and maybe a yard or two. Here's the snap and a handoff to number 4, and he will get a first down.
Ooh, he's hit hard. Ooh.
But I think he got the first down.
Yeah.
No, they're saying he didn't get the first down. Or did he? I can't tell, Danny.
That was Kamari Shepard.
Yeah.
They have not moved the marker yet.
Well, I'm waiting. They're saying
he was short.
Yeah, short. Yeah. It's a nice job there by the defense. So it'll be first down for the Ironman. Under a minute in the first quarter, Danny.
Yep. And the Ironman up 16-0 over the Rams. And it'll be Chase Miller in the backfield along with Cooper Sloan.
Look for a pass play here, Danny. I'm looking for something down the field. Look for Chase to roll out and maybe throw something down the field.
I believe Tobias Miller's out there, too, in the backfield.
Yeah, I see Tobias.
Yep.
He is out there. It looks like he's going to be going on the tight end side. Uh-oh, timeout. Timeout, folks. We're going to take a commercial break. 16-0 right here. We'll be back.
At Williams Auto and Truck Sales in Cherryville, they offer competitively priced vehicles and service that will fit into your budget. You'll find all makes and models.
There's the snap. Adams takes it and nothing doing there. And that's probably going to take us to halftime, and that's exactly what it's going to do. Shelby leads Crest 28-7 on the No Marky Mr. Sparky scoreboard. It looks like there may be an injured player out there for Shelby. We'll find out about that, but we're going to go into a break. When we come back, we'll be on our halftime show.
Free Bosch 18-volt.
The best carrier for your insurance needs. For more information, give them a call at 7.
Of this first half. Interesting there, you see him like bust through the line there, and he kind of got hit and did a little spin move and able to get right across the goal line. And like you mentioned, it's a four-score game for him. So.
Well, we knew Burns was favored in this game tonight, but we didn't know it would get off to this kind of start for them. It's Thomas Jefferson certainly in a world of hurt right now as they're down 26-0. Here comes Camacho for the PAT. His kick is up. And this time it is good. Remember, they missed the extra point attempt a few minutes ago. Now, with 11:15 to go in the second quarter on the McDonald's scoreboard, Burns extends their lead over Thomas Jefferson to 27-0. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Stay with us. More of this week's Game of the Week coming up on your True Oldie station.
Truesdale under center here, 3rd and 1. He fakes the snap, looks over to his sideline. See if they want to change the play. They got 2 receivers in the formation here. Gilmore switches to the other side of the backfield.
Yep.
And they give it to Avery up the middle.
He's going to have first down yardage and more, and he just carries a few guys for a few more, and he's out to about the 37.
Avery picks up about 8 on the carry, gets the Turner Hauser Insurance first down for the Rebels. So West Lincoln running game finally starting to find some traction here.
Yep. Yeah, the Red Devils did a really good job against it to start the game, but like you said, starting to find a little bit of traction there now.
So first down West Lincoln, ball at the Rebels 37-yard line. Goins, the lone receiver in the formation on the near side of the field. They go to Avery again.
He's got some space, and he's down to about the 43 before he's brought down.
6 or so on the carry there for Avery. Got some score updates from elsewhere. Burns leads Thomas Jefferson 20-0 already. Shelby leads Crest 21-7. So Shelby, hot start in that one. 2nd and 3 now for the Rebels at their own 44.
Truesdale looks to his sideline, then comes back. He's just going to keep it himself. They're going to do it again, and he's going to just about get the first down. If it didn't, it's very close. We'll see where exactly they mark it, but the ref on the far side signaling first down.
Yeah, it looks like he got just out across the 47.
It's the 3rd time they've called it tonight, and every time it's worked. So
you get about 4 on the sneak there, and another first down. So
that play right there, that's just very symbolic of how strong this West Lincoln offensive line is and has been all season.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, for them to be able to just do a simple, just QB keeper right up the middle and just keep pushing the pile forward shows how tough they are on that front.
West Lincoln, fresh set of downs at their own 48. Here's a pitch to Avery.
Yep, he has a few. Picks up about 2 on the play.
Yeah, brought down right around midfield.
Yep.
So a couple there on first down. The rest of those score updates, Kings Mountain leads South Point on the road 7-0. And over on WCSL, Cherryville leads Highland Tech 8-0. So some early scores here from elsewhere in the area.
Yep.
Got 2nd and 8 coming up for West Lincoln. Ball right on midfield. Winnick's the lone receiver in the formation.
Truesdale looks to his sideline. Play clock right down almost, and they are going to
delay a game.
Delay a game.
Ref tried to give him an extra second, but still no snap, and he drops the flag, so that'll move West back 5 yards.
Yep. Make it 2nd and 13 now. Yeah, Dot.
So right as the Rebels get across, well, get right to midfield. Now they're backed up to their own 45.
Yeah. I think the rest were kind of waiting on either them to really snap it or, a timeout to come in from the sideline, but one did not come. 5-yard penalty, 2nd and 13 coming up from, like you said, their own 45. Hand off here to Avery.
Up the
He
middle.
finds some space. He gets back to the 50.
Maybe
49.
Just across midfield. Yeah, he gets about 6 on the carry there, so that'll make it 3rd and a little more manageable.
Yep.
3rd and 7 at the Newton 49. So we'll see what the Rebels dial up. We saw on 3rd and 11 on the last drive, Truesdale threw that touchdown pass. They rolled him out. He found Dagler coming across the middle for the touchdown. This is 3rd and 7, right around midfield.
And off here to Avery, and he's swallowed up. He gets maybe about a yard on the play, and that's all.
Yeah, they give him a yard out to the 48, so that'll make it 4th and 6 now, and it looks like the Rebels will bring the punt team on. This is the exact spot on the field where Newton faked their punt from. And West Lincoln's punter, that's Goins, Trey Goins, he's an athlete. He can.
Yep.
So West Lincoln might have something on here. We'll see if Newton's ready for it. They've got their returner back around his own 20-yard line.
Yep. Goins ready for the snap, and then we got a.
Yeah, they're bringing Truesdale on late, and it looks like the Rebels will call the timeout. So 7:41 left to play in the half here. We're still tied 7-7. We'll be right back with 4th down after this quick break.
I say I'm going on a run in the morning. I mean a
Truck Supply, 1313.
On the field, let's see if they can come up with this first down. Jurgensen looking. Jurgensen is going to go towards the end zone. There's the code of 20, and good defense in front of him. Good coverage. Incomplete as it's knocked down at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, listen, I'm sure TJ's going to go and stay on offense right here. Go for it on 4th down right here. But, as you mentioned there, the code of 20 was open. He's just a little shade underthrown there. That's the defender for Burns able to knock that down. So, but once again, good job by number 1, getting out there, getting downfield, and the play was there. If Jurgensen get a little bit more time there to see a little earlier, that's a touchdown for TJ.
So as you say, JB, 8:31 to go in the first half. They're down 27-0. Yes, they're going to go for it, TJ. 4th and 4 at the 35. And we have got movement, and we have got a kid census penalty flag.
I'd be surprised they're not going to call offsides on defense there.
Oh, this is a big break. This will give the first down to Thomas Jefferson, taking the ball to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like Burns was going to come on a blitz there. They're trying to jump the snap count a little early there and gave TJ a big first down. So
that is a big Weiss Transmission first down. Good people to deal with online at WeistTransmission.com. Jurgensen from the shotgun takes this snap. Defense is coming quickly, but he gets the pass off. It is caught, busting through tacklers, and all the way to the 20-yard line goes Holden Weatherford.
Yeah, Weatherford's had a good game so far there. We saw him on the kickoff return earlier there. A good-looking player there, TJ number 10 there, and he's able to, once again, Jurgensen get the ball in his hands. If he can continue this quick passing game, I think he's going to have some success, if you've seen so far already.
Yeah, as good as they've talked about this defense, they don't seem to be doing as well against the pass, especially these short pass plays are working for TJ. And, they had no first downs when they started this series. Now they have got 3-4 Weiss Transmission first downs just on this series, and right now they're looking at a 2nd down and 2 just short of the 20-yard line of Burns. To the run this time, and this will get them to at least the 19-yard line.
They're very close on the first down if they didn't get it there. Let's see what their mark is.
Demetrius Williams, number 88, on the rush that time.
They are going to give them that Weiss Transmission first down there. TJ still driving the ball, really good run, and then that was all set up by the quick passing attack. I was wondering if TJ's going to come back to run, is able to get that first down, so they can have some success in that quick passing game, get the running game going. They could do some good things offensively.
Clock ticking, 7:20 to go in the second quarter. It's been all Burns so far tonight. They lead 27-0, but Thomas Jefferson's in the red zone and threatening right now. Jurgensen's got some time. Over the middle throw. He's got Dakota 20. 20 is on the move, and he gets all the way to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, I really like that play right there. They kind of drug him all across the field right there. Drug hit it in stride there. Now TJ is very, very potent in the red zone right here. It looks like about the 5-yard line. So
that's very impressive. They have now equaled Burns on first downs in this game. Of course, Burns has struck so quickly they didn't need a bunch of first downs, but that is a good sign on this offensive series. Burns is a little upset about what they've seen over the last few minutes, so they're going to burn a timeout with 7:07 to go in the second quarter. It still Burns up on the McDonald's scoreboard at the moment, 27-0. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout on your True Only station.
So at the end of the day, he gets 12 yards out of it.
Yeah, they say he stepped out at the 26, but, I mean, what an effort there. Makes it third and a little bit more manageable here.
Third and about 8 now here for the Red Devils at their own 26.
I don't know if I've ever seen a run
crazy.
quite like that.
Yeah, he went so far back. He was in danger of getting brought down for a safety.
Now we got
offsides against the
Rebels.
We've seen that twice now on third and long to make it third and short.
Yeah.
That 5 extra yards will make it third and 3
so
for
it's
Newton.
definitely manageable now.
So the Rebels had him 2nd and 20, had Redmond 10 yards in the backfield, and now Newton just 3 yards away from a first down here, 3rd and 3 at their own 31. Redmond is a tough player. We've seen it a couple times.
Touchdown!
That was one of the most, I mean, you're not going to see a run. You're not going to see a harder, more, I mean, run with more effort than that.
They go to Beatty trying to get
he's
the
trying to make something
corner,
happen,
but
he
he
swallowed
loses.
up behind the line. He's going to lose about 2.
So good stand there by the Rebels defense, brings them down in the backfield.
And that'll be 4th down. So punting unit will come on for the Red Devils.
So all of Redmond's heroics all for naught, as the Red Devils will have to punt it away anyway.
Yep.
Charles Winnick's back deep for the Rebels, going to set up around his own 30, it looks like.
Yep. Definitely be hoping for a less eventful return here.
And field it cleanly. 4th and 5. Beatty. Are they going to try the fake again? He's thinking he's got to keep it.
Oh, it's going to.
He's brought down.
Looked like he was
in the backfield.
Yeah, I don't know if he was supposed to try and pass it to somebody.
Coach Peck not happy. He's
definitely
had a couple words for Beatty there. Not sure. It looked like he was indecisive. I thought maybe he was still thinking about kicking it as he rolled out, but he tucked it. And
I don't know if he was supposed to run with it. Maybe. I mean, you wouldn't think from that.
He didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. So Newton
didn't.
turns it over, and again, West Lincoln with terrific field position at the Red Devils' 28-yard line. So we've already seen West Lincoln score on a short field once, so we'll see if they could do it again here. About halfway through this second quarter, Truesdale.
Off here to Gilmore. He's down. He gets maybe about 1.
Maybe a yard for him there. Not a whole lot doing for the Rebels on first down. They're going to say no gain.
No gain, yep. So 2nd and 10.
So Newton holding strong on first down defensively. 2nd and 10 for the Rebels. That Shelby game, it's 28-7 Shelby now at halftime. 28-7 Shelby at the half. 2nd and 10 Rebels. Winnick's in motion.
We'll see if it's
Avery up the middle.
He gets down to about the 25 before he goes down.
Yeah, 2, maybe 3 on the carry there for Avery. They'll spot him at the 26.
Right, yeah, 26, yeah.
So 2 yards officially. And that'll make it 3rd and 8 for the Rebels. So Newton, the defense trying to stand tall after that turnover.
Well, on the touchdown West Lincoln scored earlier, you know, their first and only of the game so far, the Red Devils defense really stood tall for most of that drive until the 15-yard play-action pass for the touchdown. So.
Yep. Got Truesdale in the shotgun here for the Rebels. Don't see that often, and West Lincoln's going to talk it over. We got a timeout here. So 3:59 to play in this first half. We're tied 7-7. 3rd and 8 coming up for the Rebels in Newton territory when we come back.
There's something new at Mitchum's Kitchen in Dale. Now you can get a cold, frosty beer with your Bloomin' Onion or your Lotta Burger. Dine in or take out at Mitchum's Kitchen. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. Sundays, 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. Check out their great lunch.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Mooney to Thompson.
Stacy Rubin, Otis Powell, Shamon Moore, Samuel Moore,
and Carl
Beam, Larry Freeman, Eddie Fry, Marty Hutchins, and Andrew Beam. Andrew's the one that helped us.
Andrew, absolutely. I want to thank those good folks.
Andrew was Ironman a couple years ago.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
His brother Tyler was, too.
He sure was. So we appreciate them. Forshay Blair.
Forshay Blair
was the
Coach
that helped us set this up.
Nice guy. He's the AD here, folks. Really nice guy. Got us under a really nice tent. This is exactly the kind of tent I got, Danny.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yep.
And
this tent came from Walmart, I bet you money.
I bet so. All the fans that came in had to walk by either behind us or in front of us. And we charged $1 for everything.
Here's a handoff. And I can't.
Number 12 got the football.
Is that Gavin Cease? I couldn't really tell if that's Gavin or.
It was Gavin Cease. And wow, we were so far away. He might have got a yard.
Number 54 made the stop for the Rams.
Yeah, number 54 is Seth Joseph. We'll give Gavin a yard on that carry. He has 2 carries, 21 yards so far tonight.
Big crowd here for the Ironman. Homecoming night for the Rams here tonight, folks.
Yeah, there's a good crowd here that I didn't anticipate with all the rain that we've had this afternoon, especially.
Here's the snap, looking to throw the football. Landon Hahn, oh man, Landon Hahn makes a catch and he gets rocked. Number 10 hits him good, boy.
Number 10.
But there's a penalty flag there.
Christopher Mintz hit him as he caught the ball.
Not sure what the penalty flag's for.
Was it, I couldn't tell. Did he go for the helmet, target?
I don't know, but just a clean hit, number 10 did. I don't know if they're going to call spearing or what, but, it was just a good, clean hit.
It's going to be on
them. They're going to say that he used his helmet.
I think so.
Yep, absolutely. That's what the referee just told him. He asked him, said, what did I do? He pointed to his helmet. That's 15 yards.
Well, Tim,
Danny, you can't take that out of the game. That's just a good hit.
Well,
that young man did nothing wrong.
Some of the games I've seen this year, they ejected the player.
They said he hit him with the crown of his helmet, folks.
Well,
he led with his shoulder pad, and his helmet went to the side. It was right in front of me and Danny. It's just a good hit.
He's still in the game, right?
Yeah.
The kid that did it. Okay,
yeah.
Good.
That was a bad call there. I'm sorry, folks.
Just a good play, I thought.
A good play by the number 10 of the defense.
Time call.
Yeah, and the coach up there, look at him. He's all upset.
Yeah, he's wanting the explanation.
Yeah, that's what he called timeout for. We're going to take a commercial break, folks. We'll be right back here at WCCL. 22-0 round Ironman.
Automobiles and trucks.
Here, I've never seen this on a high school football field before, is that I saw the Burns, looks like their defensive line was sitting down there after TJ drove that ball. They have a big flat screen TV down there that's actually running the plays back, and they got one of the coaches sitting in there talking about what happened on that last drive there, and I saw all their defensive linemen and some of their secondary players come over watching that TV there. Let's see what kind of adjustments they're able to make, but I have not seen that in high school football. We're actually sitting there. I have seen that in college, obviously, but, you haven't seen that in high school. So, Burns really has their, ducks in a row there as far as, how they want to run the program. And Dan Devine, as you mentioned, has done a great job since he's been here. So.
And for Burns, it'll be Camacho kicking off to Thomas Jefferson. This is a deep kick this time, taken at the 8-yard line, 15, running hard, but then just running into a solid blue wall of Burns players, and down will go Weatherford at about the 24-yard line.
that's one thing I've known about Weatherford. You know, he just does not care. He will slam that ball in there. It does not matter who's in there. So, you know, he's a good player for TJ, and good for him. You know, he saw the big blue wall there, and he just tried to bust through it. Unfortunately, it didn't work out that time.
You were talking about Burns really trying to be sophisticated with the things they're doing here under Coach David Devine. Also, hey, when the team ran down the hill kind of trying to do a small version of Clemson, had fireworks going off.
Yeah, it was an absolute awesome performance in running down that hill right there.
Down to the 29 of West Lincoln, so good decision there by Lancott to keep it. Faked it to the running back. Decided to do it himself. Gets 7, makes it 2nd and 3 for the Red Devils. So, yeah, Newton moving the ball right down the field. Ticking down towards 2 minutes left to play here in this first half. Not sure why the clock's not moving, but it's not. 2nd and 3 handoff up the middle to Beatty. He's got the first down. So about 7 on the carry there for Beatty, and another first down for Newton Conover.
Yep.
So they take the ball down to the West Lincoln 22.
Strong run there.
Lancott in the
Hand
pistol.
off again.
Yeah, back to Beatty.
He's got more space.
There's a flag down on the field.
I'll tell you, a heck of a run. It may be coming back considering the spot of the foul. I believe it's going to be some kind of either hold. Yeah, it's going to be holding.
Yeah, brings them back. So that was
Red Devils.
Beatty had picked up about 16
He got
and
all
the
the way
first
down
down.
to the 6-yard line. It was a heck of a run, just like the one before. But
instead, it'll be coming back. They'll bring it back to the 30, so it'll be 1st and 18 for the Red Devils. So that hold negates a good run there by Beatty.
So instead of the ball being down on the 6, it's back to the 30 now. Like you said, 1st and 18 coming up.
Tough penalty there for the Red Devils. Cost them about 25 yards of field position. Lancott going to throw. Looking deep.
Somebody throws it up. This could be picked off. It is.
Intercepted, West Lincoln.
Yeah, by the Rebels.
Number 21 on the interception there for the Rebels. That is not Curtis Goins.
Yeah, we're going to have to, yeah. Rosters we have here just a little off, so we're going to try to find exactly who that is.
Let me try Max Prep's roster here, see if I can get a 21 for the Rebels.
Should be able to find one.
No, that is Patrick Goins.
It is, okay.
So it is a Goins there, Patrick Goins with the interception for West Lincoln, and that's a big play for this Rebels defense. As Newton was driving, looking to take the lead, West Lincoln will now take over at their own 12.
Yeah. Now you could tell the pass is just a little.
He just lofted it up there. Too much air under it.
Threw it. By the time the ball got there, it was in double coverage. And good job there by Goins getting underneath it. As now West Lincoln takes over in their first play. This drive offensively gets about 1 at the most. So this Red Devil defense still stands strong.
Yeah, I had noticed that he'd been kind of lofting that little pass out there, but it had been so open it really didn't matter. But they've run it so many times now. I think West Lincoln was kind of looking for it on that play, and then he lofted it up. It just gave too much time for Goins to step in there and get the interception.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 10 here for the Rebels.
In motion. They're going to toss it outside to him.
Yeah, Winnick might have some room out.
No, he's going to be swallowed up. What a hit.
Yeah, that lane closed quickly. He got a yard, maybe 2.
Yeah, they're giving him.
About the 24-yard line. That was Carter Green in on the block.
And, of course, on the recovery as well, Mr. Everything, Mr. Carter Green. And the Crest is going to take over on the Shelby 24-yard line, so they get a short field.
So just what the doctor ordered. If you're a Crest fan, you had to do something to break that Shelby momentum. Uncle Mo was sitting squarely on the shoulder of the Golden Lions. So let's see if Crest can do anything here with the football.
And this is definitely you got to put this ball in the end zone. You've got to do something with this now as Husky comes back out. But, you know, what a play. Carter Green all year long has just been a stud for these Chargers and making a play on special teams.
That's going to be Maury Adams taking the handoff, going to bounce up inside. And he continues to drive forward I love what you said, Tom. BYOB, bring your own blocker, and that's exactly what he did on that run.
So I'm going to give him 9 yards on that one. That brings him up. I've got him for 120. He does what good running backs. Well, let's give him 8, but he does what good running backs do. He keeps the legs moving. He keeps moving forward. He gets that center of gravity where his body weight's going forward and just takes the tacklers with him.
It looks like the attacking mentality of a point guard.
He's in the Wildcat now?
He sure is. Yeah, Wildcat here for Adams.
I tell you what, Shelby's got a lot of guys in the box.
Takes the snap. Shelby tries to come from behind and get it, but Marty's going to break through, and he's going to get down to about the 3-yard line and pick up the CSI Mechanical first down for Crest.
So he takes it from the 15 to the 4. Give him 11 yards, and you're right, another.
About a 28-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. Here's what happened on that play, folks. The court had a new quarterback in. Number 15 comes in, throws it out to Whitted. As soon as Whitted catches the football, he's hit hard. The ball comes out. Cam Poland picks the football up and takes it in for the score for the Ironman.
God, that happens so fast. It happened right in front of us.
And so the extra point by Henry Gill comes in. Let's see if he can get this one through again. 35-0 so far. Still 7 minutes and 34 seconds left. Snaps down, up, and good. Man, I tell you, he's got a foot.
I told you he could kick it.
36-0, folks, right here with 7 minutes and 34 seconds left. Still in the second quarter. Ironman over top of the Highland Rams. We'll be back.
Hall on the reception.
Yes, it was number 8, Eli Hall. I'm going to have to update my score. Tell them about it, Robbie.
I tell you what, Carter Green checks in the Wildcat, and it takes a little step forward and steps back. Eli Hall's drifting across the back of the end zone from the tight end spot and goes up and makes the catch for the touchdown for the Chargers to cut this to a 2-score game. Areola in to attempt the extra point here for Crest.
So Carter Green with a pretty good passer rating, 1 for 1, 4 yards, a touchdown. And that's good. The Settle Heating and Air extra point is good. 28-14, Robbie.
8-10, 8-11 to go in the third quarter. We're back right after this.
Be ready for those cold winter nights and keep warm this winter.
Equal opportunity employer. Female.
We'll step away for a 30-second timeout, and then we'll continue with the Rutherford County High School Football Clash of the Week on your True Oldie station.
All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to we'll call it the halftime show, Redzone Radio Show. I'm Kevin Hastings. Zach Mayhew's in the house tonight with Dennis Davis. He's all comfy and cuddly tonight.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. The Three Musketeers are here.
We've got scores. Let me get these on so we can hear each other. There we go.
There you go.
Let's see. We've got scores for everybody. I'll let Zach, since he's new to the show tonight, go ahead and read the scores that we have right now, Zach.
Ironmen are up 36-0 over Highland Tech Rams.
Wow.
Burns 34-7 over Thomas Jefferson.
Wow.
West Lincoln, Newton Conover are tied. I think they're at halftime or close to halftime, 7-7. Crest,
they are at halftime. They just went into half.
Crest is down 14-28, I believe, in the third quarter to Shelby Golden Lions.
Yep.
Bandy's is down 14-0 to Maiden. Lincoln is up 6-0 over West Caldwell. Kings Mountain and South Point are in a tight one, 7-7. Ashbrook, that might have already been played.
Yeah, that's Black's over.
St. Stephen's is down 6-0 to North Lincoln. East Lincoln up big over Fred T. Ford, 44-0. And that's what we have so far tonight.
And I do got one more coming in right now. Alexander Central and Watauga, 14-14.
Wow.
Right now.
Is Watauga the team that beat Burns? Is that where Burns had to travel to?
Yeah.
Yes. Up to Boone.
The principal at Watauga used to be the principal at Burns.
Okay.
So that's how that game came about.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was surprised that they went that far and played.
Well, that used to be our conference. We would go. We played Watauga, Alexander Central. Talk about some long bus rides.
I bet so.
Good grief. Maiden now 21-0 over Bandy's. Seeing North Lincoln still sitting at 6-0 right now. Last thing we saw, Lincoln 6-0, like Zach said. I tell you what, Zach, y'all want to do some highlights here for a minute, real quick? Let's do some highlights. Let's go over first of all. Let's check in with Shannon Allen. Today's his birthday, and the first thing we're going to start off with is, let's see if I click the right button. Yep, there we go. First thing we start off with is he got a son full of food, Dennis, at the Crest pregame meal devotion, and CJ. This is the look CJ we get from CJ every Friday before the pregame show.
If only I could fall asleep like that kid does.
He gets his afternoon naps in. All right, here's this is the coin toss out at Shelby Crest tonight. Robbie did announce that tonight was RJ's first game back. He's been out since getting injured during wrestling. So this is a sack by Eli Hall on the Shelby Golden Lions,
who just scored a touchdown, by the way.
And we kind of lost it there on the video.
Shelby,
yeah, he just scored a touchdown.
Shelby scored or Crest?
Eli Hall scored.
Yeah, he's a Wake Forest recruit.
Wake Forest got a good football team this year.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. This is a sack for Crest, another sack, and this is their 6-yard touchdown run. This made it 21-7. Shelby over Crest. So, Dennis, 28-14 within 2 scores right now. You're in striking distance. Wasn't looking good there for a second, but you got back in the game really quick there at the end.
Oh, Kevin, I said in the pregame show, the funny thing about this Crest football team this year, the first half, it's like they didn't get off the bus. And then they go in halftime. They must have a heck of a halftime speech from Coach, because then they come out in the second half, and it's like a different team.
Mm-hmm.
And what we just saw was, I think it was Tyler Green threw a touchdown pass to Eli Hall in the back of the end zone. And so you got a wide receiver throwing the ball to a defensive tackle.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Let me turn this off for a second. Sorry to hear that. All right, so we got some highlights coming across now for you folks watching. This is Thomas Jefferson scoring on Burns. Score now is that made it 27-7. It's now 34-7. Burns. This is Demetrius Williams. Thomas Jefferson made that score. This is Jeremiah Norris, 8-yard touchdown run for the Burns Bulldogs. Handoff up the middle, left side, and he punches it in for the score. Ben Mooney with a 45-yard touchdown pass. Rolling right, going deep. And
pretty fast.
Good catch. The kid was all over him, good defense.
Very good defense.
And you know,
really good pass.
I'd like to be on the sideline. I'd like to see a sideline shot of that play, Zach, but that was really good. This is Burns going up 14-0 on a Ben Mooney keeper.
Yeah, nice hole. Somebody was blocking.
That was a good play there. He read the end there on that one. 65-yard touchdown pass. Was that a pass or a run?
Swing pass.
Was it a swing? Yeah, it was a swing. Barely a forward pass. But he's going to scamper 65 yards for the Bulldogs. Touchdown. Bulldogs lead and are up big now against Thomas Jefferson. Folks, we don't have that many highlights and stuff for tonight. We got a bunch of people on vacation and sick. So this is some from last night. This is Jameer Holmes for Bessemer City on the keeper. Their only running score of the night, Dennis, their running game, they got 2 touchdowns passing the ball. You know, maybe we should pass the ball a little bit there.
No,
this is the 34-yard touchdown pass for the Yellow Jackets.
That was nice.
Now, Jameer Nielsen listened to Tom the other night on the broadcast. He's one of those players, Dennis, where he's bigger than his line. He's a big quarterback, and he's just tough to bring down.
There you go.
All right, folks, send you back to the scoreboards. We want to send you back to one of the games now. Remember, we're on here till about 9:45 tonight on the Redzone, and then we'll go over to the post-game show starting when all the games are over on KTC Broadcasting. So we'll try to start the post-game online around 10, something like that. So we will be signing off about 9:45 here on the Redzone channel. before, and it may be even sooner depending on this Crest game. What happens with that? All right, guys, let's send it back to the ball games. Let's go over to Crest and Shelby. Was 28-14 and catch back up with Tom and Robbie Roop from Shelby High School.
Had a little room to bring that back 5 or 6 yards, and they're calling for that fair catch. I understand being conservative, you don't want to turn it over, but I think they could probably get that ball out to the 30-yard line or so, but not wanting to take the chance and then return there.
And I tell you, Tom, I've always wondered about that. You kind of know what Chris is going to do. Do you change up that personnel a little bit? Maybe that guy's not comfortable with the return.
Yeah.
Maybe try something else. Shelby going to line up in 5 wide here, Tom, to try to change momentum. There's the snap. Lee rolls over to his left, and he's going to make the completion. That's going to be Bridges with the catch.
So that's number 6, Bridges. And what they give him. I'll tell you what, they went empty set. They weren't trying to disguise it. He rolled out to the right. I mean, he surveyed the field. It looked like he maybe progressed to his second or third read there. Got about 8 yards.
So a big play there for the Shelby offense. 4 receivers now for Shelby.
And that's 3 catches for Bridges now, 31 yards and a touchdown.
There's another pass completion over to the right side, and that's going to be enough for a CSI Mechanical first down. Out to the 42.
Yeah, just throwing it out in the flat, getting the athletes in space is going to make it, move it out to the 42. Would you give him 8 yards on that?
Yes.
Who caught that one?
I believe that was Demetrius Thompson on the reception.
Thompson, okay. His 4th catch. So they're out to the 42-yard line. I believe this drive started on the 24. So first down and 10.
So Lee drops back, looking down the field, and it's going to be, nearly intercepted for the Chargers. That was number 32, Nick Beeson. It was in his hands.
I thought Beeson had it. I really did. And it looked like he was starting to run. It was knocked away as the receiver played defensive back, but Beeson's going to be seeing that one in his dreams at night as he almost picked that one off, but nonetheless, it's second down and 10. You got to flush it, though. You got to forget about it. You got to play defense again.
Move on, and if you're Lee, the same thing, man. Let's keep this game going. Looking good with our passing game so far. He's going to pass it out, complete to Luke Williams over to the side. Williams down the sideline, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds there. Pick up of about 12, I think. Yeah. So a good reception there by Luke Williams for Shelby.
Yeah, give him 13 yards. He's got 4 for 31 now, and Shelby now with 2 CSI Mechanical first downs to add to that total of 8 they had in the first half. They've got 11 overall so far.
So 4 receivers for Shelby. Jalen Petty in the backfield with Lee. He's going to take the handoff, and he's going to be stacked up right there. Gain of about 1, I believe.
So you got Lee with the handoff, okay, and maybe 2. And Lee's had a tough night.
Like Shelby player slow to get up. Let's see.
Yeah, let's take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Stop in the Roundup store in Shelby. Just close your eyes and imagine seeing
County High School Football Clash of the Week. Thomas Jefferson on the road here at Burns, and Burns has got a big lead at the moment by a score of 41-7. Paul Foster back with JB, and
I tell you, this is anybody's game. I mean, obviously tied up, and it's been that kind of game. It's been a true representation of how this game's gone, and it's just been very close so far.
Well, we talked about it. You know, it's that West Lincoln had to take some of the pressure off of Avery, and they haven't been able to do that. Obviously, he's been bottled up, but Trace Gilmore, no yards on his 3 carries, so nothing doing for him. Charles Winnick's just 1 yard on his 2 touches. So West Lincoln not able to get it to the outside yet either. But like I said, there, Coach Ponder, Coach Avery back there in the locker room, they're drawing something up to try to get this running game on track.
Nice run, other receptions, and all of a sudden Shelby's got it in plus territory. with 4:55 left to go in the third quarter on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard, up by 1 touchdown.
Key checks into the backfield for Petty for Shelby. Lee takes the snap, looking downfield, going to throw again. And there's going to be a flag on the play. Pass is going to be incomplete in the area of holding time, and that's what it is.
And that's going to be a big penalty because it's a spot foul, Robbie. That's going to come back all the way probably to about the Shelby Golden Lion 40-yard line.
And I tell you, Tom, at the high school level, to me, an offensive holding penalty is just about the worst penalty there is, even with the interference.
Yeah, look at that, because that's about a 12 or 13-yard penalty.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the high school rule. I think if it's behind the line, it should be 10 yards from the line of scrimmage.
From the line of scrimmage.
I don't know if they'll ever change that rule. Been that way in high school as far as I can remember. That's been the rule. So from the 40-yard line, now look at this, Robbie. 2nd down and 23 yards to go. They got to get it all the way to the 37, and they're at the 40-yard line.
So a big penalty there for Shelby's. And to me, at 2nd down, this is going to be a chunk play. Maybe, got to get a couple plays to try to get this first down. Maybe get about half of it here. Lee drops back. He's looking, and he's going to be sacked.
Ball came out, but he hit the ground. He's going to lose 2, Robbie.
Trying to see who that was on the sack. That was number 8, Eli Hall, in there on the play. Also looked like – is that 26 maybe?
26 for the Chargers on their little bitty writing on theirs. That'd be Derek Mitchell.
Derek Mitchell.
So Chargers have it. Golden Lions have it, but it's 3rd down and maybe 25 or 26 yards. I think they're calling up on the board. They're calling it 24 yards to go.
And I tell you what, though, with this Shelby passing game, I never say nothing is too far away. And Lee's going deep down the field. He's got a receiver, and it's going to be caught. And that's Bridges, I believe, and he's going into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow.
What a reception and what a response by the Shelby Golden Lions.
That is a 62-yard reception.
I told you, Tom, they were never, with that passing game, they were never out of first down territory. What a reception and what a play there for Shelby, now making it 34-21 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
And if you're a Charger fan, that's just devastating.
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
You had him 3rd down and 24, and up the seam goes Bridges in between the safeties and splits them and dashes into the end zone. Settle Heating and Air extra point by Berkowitz.
And we got a flag.
That was pre-snap. Pre-snap movement on Shelby. This could be big.
Yeah, that's anytime you start getting a penalty on extra points, you get out of that routine of where you normally kick from. Let's see if Berkowitz is able to attach this score. Trying to see who that is. That's Luke Williams holding for him.
Yeah, so Williams going to check him. And once again, your extra points brought to you by Settle Heating and Air. Up and good. And just reminding our listeners, those touchdowns brought to you by Numbers Bookkeeping in Shelby. We'll be back. Mr. Sparky scoreboard, 35-21. About 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
What do we got?
Code 27, freezer failure.
Sounds like a cold case.
The freezer's not freezing, and Timmy's party's today.
And then for the Red Devils, they have been pretty successful. They're finding some gaps in between zones. They've had a lot of success passing the ball. They've had some success running the ball, not much. They had that one run near the end of the half that got brought back. Big run got all the way down to the 6, got called back due to a hold, and that kind of stalled that drive out. But again, that right there, that leads. Just consistency, clean up some mistakes, and both sides figure out a little bit more on offense, get a little bit more consistent, and I don't know. This is anybody's game. There's a lot of games still to be played.
Yeah, for the Rebels, definitely going to have to get something going in the run game.
Yeah.
That's
just
their
so
bread
unusual.
and butter.
It's so unusual seeing them be held in check. We've seen them several times this year. And
at the same time, they got to get the running game going. There's no doubt about that. But I feel like last week we had the Lincolnton game, and we were at halftime of that one talking about how Lincolnton kind of needed to open the offense up a little bit, and that's exactly what they
So it's got to be somebody running their mouth or something over there, Robbie, or a late hit. Didn't see something. We'll see what the call is.
Yeah, the whole group of officials were over there discussing it. We got a personal foul against Shelby.
So that's going to help the Chargers.
So a 15-yard penalty will move it down the field for Crest.
Cherville up 36-0 on Highland. Burns 41-7 over Jefferson. West Lincoln and Newton still tied at 27. Maiden 27-0 over Bandy's. That's a surprise. I've got some more scores. So Crest is going to take it on their own 34. Helped out by the penalty. That's not what you want to do if you're Shelby. Give Crest more life.
Player in motion for Crest. Husky Tates is going to hand it to Adams. Adams is going to bounce it outside. Adams is going to get nearly to the first down. Let's check out the spot, and he is, I believe, going to have the first down.
Yeah, that is a CSI Mechanical first down. And Adams, boy, just another routine, another 11 yards. Just want to remind you, after his first 3 carries, he had -1 yard. Now he's up to 142.
Unbelievable. I'm telling you, college recruiters, come check this young man out. He can help your basketball team, too.
Yes, he can. He can do it all. He'll drive the bus, whatever you need.
He's going to take the ball again. The handoff from Husky. This time, the middle of that Shelby defensive line was ready.
And that was Boyce with just a grown man tackle there. I mean, that was just.
Yeah, no other way to describe that one.
Yeah, I mean, that's no yards. And that is the 20th carry for Adams. He has been the workhorse tonight, folks.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10, back to the line of scrimmage for Crest. 3 wide receivers, Husky and Adams in the backfield.
Let's see if they put it in the air. Here comes Carter Green in motion. And they're going to look for Carter Green in the flat. There is. Shot him.
He was wide open, but just gets by. The pass was a little behind him. Carter mad at himself that he couldn't bring it in, but it was going to be a tough catch.
No, that's not on Carter. That's on Husky, and it was well designed. But I think they're going to get him anyway. Looked like Carter Green was playing for the Toronto Argonauts out there as he took up upfield before the ball was snapped.
Yeah,
lucky
there wasn't a flag.
Yeah, they did get a flag. See, that's what they're marking off right there. There it was. So Shelby takes the penalty, replay 2nd down, 2nd and 15. A little surprised that Shelby just didn't take 3rd and 10 there.
Look, it looks like maybe somebody from Crest getting cramps worked on over across the field. Now, we've seen that a couple times, Tom. Let's take a 30-second break right here.
We'll be right back.
It's hard to stop a train, especially when it's a train heating or cooling system from CSI Mechanical in Shelby. CSI Mechanical in Shelby is Cleveland County's and this area's train dealer for sales and service. Whether it be residential or commercial, CSI Mechanical and Train is there for you. Schedule an appointment online at csimechanical.com or give them a call at 704-600-6267.
And we're back here at Shelby High School. And, Tom, we've seen several players having to come off the field after dealing with some cramps. And got to believe after all the rain, really humid out there tonight. And I'm telling you, young people, I can't preach it to you enough. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And it can't start on Friday morning.
No, it's got to be during the week. And I've been officiating a little bit of soccer games. I'm going to tell you what, when you get a cramp, man, you're going to wish you had hydrated.
So that's going to make it 2nd and 15 for the Chargers. 3 wide receivers. H-back. Adams in the backfield. Husky's going to roll to his right. Looking downfield, going to throw. And nobody down there, ball's out of bounds.
No, he tried to keep the play going and alive, and we've got a Shelby going wide down.
Another cramp. That may be Jaden Pierce down again.
Looks like Pierce is down. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
When you're in the field, Downtime is not an option. That's why now is the time for a service inspection at James River Equipment. Whether you own a John Deere tractor, planter, forage harvester, or baler, James River has a summer service special that's right for you. When it comes to quick diagnosis and expert service professionals, James River delivers. Schedule your service at your local James River location or online at jamesriverequipment.com. James River delivers.
Earn cash back on dinner while you listen to high school sports on the radio. With a Carolina Federal Credit Union Visa credit card, you can enjoy 1% cash back on every purchase. Carolina Federal Credit Union's Visa credit card has no annual fee and rates starting as low as 10.9% APR. Apply for a credit card online at carolinafcu.org or stop by the Carolina Federal Credit Union drive-thru for an application. Join Carolina Federal Credit Union, where we treat you like family because you are. APR is the annual percentage rate. Rates are subject to change, and an actual rate will be determined based on credit score.
Up in the morning and out to school.
Back to school brings many things. Things like increasing your knowledge, meeting new friends, and unfortunately some sniffles, allergies, and coughs. Be ready. Professional Pharmacy in Bowling Springs has your basic.
Gets to pushing. They call that play up and tell everybody to push, 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 and it's been working so far.
Yeah, Rebels go quarterback sneak on 2nd and 3. They get 4, so fresh set of downs at the 37-yard line of West Lincoln. Truesdale going to go to Gilmore again.
Gilmore, he's swallowed up.
Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Not much more there for Gilmore. So 2nd and 10 now for the Rebels. I think that's the same play they ran to start this half. Not a successful Newton ready for at that time.
Yep.
So 2nd and 10 now for West Lincoln. They got Truesdale lined up in the shotgun here. 2 receivers in the formation.
Yep.
Truesdale going to roll to his right.
Find somebody. He throws to his.
Oh, is that intercepted?
They're going to call. Oh, they're going to say he.
And they do give him the interception. Newton Conover. That's number 13, Raheem Moore. That's Raheem Moore, his 3rd interception this season. He leads the Red Devils in interceptions, and you see why.
Boy, I tell you, he had to work for that one. I didn't know. He basically had to dig it out of the dirt there to get it. But either way, that's we talked about in the pregame show with these Rebels, when they're at their best, they don't really make many mistakes, and right there is one, and that gives these Red Devils the ball at their own 49. This one,
I believe it was dropped.
Yeah.
They went to
kind of bobbled. He tried to get it on the second effort, couldn't haul it in. So.
They went to Hensey, had it on his hip, and then Goins came in and delivered the hit, knocked it loose. So it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Newton Conover got the ball just shy of midfield at their own 49 after the interception.
And just a great run by Husky right up the middle. Fooled everybody. Fooled me. I didn't realize he still had the football.
So Mr. Wildcat, and it's a touchdown. Maury Adams walks in untouched.
So that's a 1-yard TD by Adams, his 2nd TD of the day. And just like that, it's a 1-score game again.
Folks, if you've never been to a Chris Shelby game, this is why you come.
Yeah, I tell you, this when you counted Crest out. Oh, they're down 28. I'm going to tell my mom, aren't you glad you didn't go to bed yet? Because mom was ready for bed. But, you can't go to bed on this game because just like that, the Chargers are within a score. It's 35-27 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Settle, Heating and Air, extra point coming up.
So Areola with the kick. Kick is up. And the kick is, Mr. Official,
it's a penalty.
Okay.
So the 44-yard run by Husky sets it up. Crest with a procedure penalty, so they're going to test Areola's skill and back him up.
Back him up 5, so a big extra point here for Areola.
So if you're just joining us, I want to say we got about 1:41 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. And if Ariola can convert, it'll be a 7-point game.
Green makes the call, taps the ground, gets the football. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So 141 left, third quarter, 35-28. Shelby leads on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. We're back right after this.
Are you ready to tackle your banking needs? Home Trust Bank's team of experts.
In the third quarter.
On 14 there.
14, my apologies.
Either way, they starting from a little deep here, so we'll see what they can do. I mean, they had some success running the ball there, and then they took the shot, or tried to, and Truesdale just, again, just a little bit too much air underneath it and got picked off. Truesdale going to keep it again, rolling out. He's got Avery on the bootleg. He's going to go out towards the sideline, and he's got enough for the first down.
Yeah, 12 yards, and the Turner has their insurance first down on the completion from Truesdale to Avery out to the West Lincoln 26. So the Rebels go right back to the air after the interception, and it pays off. 12 yards and a first down.
Oh, and that play right there, it's a good little confidence booster. Truesdale obviously, I'm sure it didn't really affect him too much after that pick, but, definitely gets in your mind a little bit. But first down, passing to start the drive, that'll get it back.
Yeah, this first down, West Lincoln goes with a little toss to Avery on the outside. He gets about a yard to the 27, and that's it.
So 2nd and 9 coming up here from the 27.
Newton holding Avery to exactly 2 yards per carry by my count here. So, I mean, that's all you can ask for out of this Red Devils defense so far. 2nd and 9 for the Rebels. Truesdale under center. And go up the middle to Avery, and he's stuffed 3 Red Devils all over him.
I think he maybe gets
maybe
back
a
to
yard.
the line of scrimmage, or maybe about a yard at the most.
Looks like they do give him a yard. It'll be 3rd and 8 for West Lincoln at their own 28. So 2 Avery carries, only net 2 yards, and now 3rd and long here for West Lincoln. They'll probably have to go back to Truesdale, put the ball in his hands.
I definitely expect them to put this in the air here.
Truesdale under center, just one receiver in the formation. Dagler in motion. Truesdale will toss it out to Dagler.
Pass it to him in the backfield, and then he gets about half the yardage he needs. It's about 4 there.
Run out of bounds at the 36.
And Lee lost 2 yards, 3rd down and 10.
Tom, like you said, we've seen this from both sides of these defenses. There's some grown men tackling out there right now.
Key, check that. It was Key, number 22.
So 3rd and 10 for Shelby.
Well, they almost got Crest to jump that time.
He's good at that hard count.
Crest going with 4 down linemen.
There's the snap. He's going down the field again. Oh, this time, ball knocked away by the Crest defender.
And it looked like Hamilton had a shot at it.
Yeah, it was.
I tell you what, that ball was whistled down there. I mean, he put that on a frozen rope. It just through the hands, incomplete.
Yeah, the way that came through, I was waiting on somebody start hanging laundry on that line.
I'm telling you, man, it was there, man. It got there in a hurry.
So Crest is going to be able to get the ball back. 13.8 seconds here in the third quarter. Javarius Green's going to be deep for Crest. And Shelby said the Shelby players said we're missing somebody over here on the line.
It's 13 hustling on Tyler Boyce. And I'll tell you what, Crest is going to get it in pretty good shape again. Punting game has not been stellar for Shelby. Better punt this time.
And Green's going to make a return, Tom. He's going to get it too close to the 50-yard line, so nearly a 10-yard return for Green. I tell you what, that was one of those, you had Shelby bearing down on you. Be careful.
Yeah, so now Crest is going to take it on their own 47 after they scored a touchdown on their last possession. And actually, Crest has scored touchdowns on their last 3 possessions. Right?
Wow. And that is a feat against this very good Shelby defense.
Is that the end of the
that's
quarter?
what they do the
Okay.
fourth quarter. So heading to the fourth quarter, folks, Crest has the football. They're down 35-28 to the Shelby Golden Lions. Make sure you stay with us because the end of this game is going to be something. Back after this.
Have you got a ping?
Two for Newton Conover back at their own 30.
Yep.
Lane Cott takes the shotgun snap.
He's got
He's
pretty
looking.
good protection this time, and he throws.
Oh.
And it could have been caught.
Yeah,
Came
hit
off
his
his
receiver in the hands right along the sideline there around midfield. Lane Cott dropped it in right over
Yeah, he did.
Winix, but unable to haul it in. It falls incomplete, and that'll bring it to 4th and 22. So Newton Conover, another 3-and-out. 2 straight 3-and-outs to start this second half. They'll have to punt it back to West Lincoln, who has Winix standing back at his own 30. And that is 6 straight incompletions here now for Lane Cott. The interception at the end of the first half, and now 5 consecutive incompletions to start this second half. As the punt rolls dead at the West Lincoln 32, and that's
little cramps now, so let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be back right after this.
Clay Barnett Funeral Home in Shelby gives you 5 reasons to choose acclimation over cremation. Acclimation is a gentle, dignified process. It is a flameless process that uses 95% water instead of fire. 20% more ash remains are returned to the family. It is a green process with no emissions or harmful greenhouse gases. And acclimation prices start at $19.95. Consider acclimation, exclusively offered by Clay Barnett Funeral Home. Online at claybarnett.com for locations at 303 Pfeiffer Road in Kings Mountain and 1401 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
So Pettis is able to run off on his own power. It was cramped, so he's go over there and grab the water bottle.
So that's just a third completed pass for Crest tonight. Third for Husky, 4 overall because Green is 1 for 1 with a touchdown.
So Crest is going to line up now, 3 receivers. Of course, Husky at quarterback makes the snap. He's going to hand it to Maury Adams. Maury Adams cuts it back up inside.
Maybe got a first down. We'll see.
Yeah, going to be close. Been on the spot.
See where they spot it. And they haven't dialed it down yet. Let's see. They're not going to give it to him. They're going to say he's short. Maybe a yard short.
Down. We see here comes Eli Hall checking in. So I know on that Chris sideline, you just heard the call. Cone went out, and here comes the beef. And Adams going to go searching for a first down here.
Yeah, Beeson coming in as an extra blocker. So they need it's less than a yard, Robbie.
And I tell you,
timeout.
we're going to have a timeout here. So let's take a break, 30 seconds. We're back right after this.
When it comes to taxes, you need to see the tax professional. That's Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service in Shelby. And you've gotten a little letter from the IRS, come see Numbers. Get the advantage. They'll help you take advantage of the credits and deductions that you deserve. Just call 704-484-2783. See Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. They are there for you.
Back here at Shelby High School, 35-28. The Golden Lions lead Crest on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 10:56 to go here in the fourth quarter. And what some say may be the best rivalry in the state of North Carolina. Definitely in the top 3 when you look at history and success of programs and the proximity of these two teams.
So, yeah, it's been a battle, too. And unfortunately, a lot of guys going down with cramps.
Yeah, you can tell these kids are leaving it on the field. Crest lines up in that heavy set. Maury Adams in the Wildcat takes the snap. He's going to get behind those blockers, he's going to get the first down.
He dives forward to about the 38, give him 3 yards, and a CSI mechanical first down.
So see guys like Eli Hall, Nick Beeson, guys like that had checked in on that run. Now Chris to go back to a little more conventional offense.
Maury Adams, 23 carries, 147 yards.
Wow. So looks like Chris is going to keep Nick Beeson in the game at the H-back spot. So 3 wide receivers. Adams in the backfield. Husky at quarterback, takes the snap, bobbles it a little bit, falls on top of it. Chris very fortunate there.
We've seen that happen a number of times. It's going to go down as a negative 4-yard rush for a Husky.
Tom, it's almost like he starts looking down the field before he has the ball in his hands. So, kind of like a receiver when you catch the ball, secure it first. Yep. Quarterback got to do the same thing.
That's the second time. Boy, he lost a lot. They're going to say he lost 6. Look at where he is.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to say he lost 6 yards. So that's a tough break for the Chargers.
So second down here for Chris, 3 wide receivers.
A little low snap again.
And here they come after Husky. Husky down the field, makes the pass, and we got a flag. It's going to be pass interference against the Golden Lions.
I tell you what, though, Hamrick was all over him and put him on his back. Looked like the Shelby defender got a hand in there, but crowd doesn't like it. And that's going to be a CSI Mechanical first down. I believe that's an automatic first down in high school. See.
And Coach Wilbanks is not happy.
No, it looked like a 50-50 ball. It really did.
Yeah.
And so it's not automatic. They're going to call you a first down. So pass interference against the Golden Lions. And here they come, Robbie.
So let's see, Chris. Tom's going to line up in that heavy set. You wonder, is this going to be a drive now where they stay in that set? Maury Adams takes the snap, looks for those blockers, turns it back up to the middle of the field.
Get about 4. Let's see what they give him. Falls forward to around the 25-yard line. They're going to give, I call that 3, and that is his 24th carry for 150 yards. So he has just been a workhorse tonight. He's going to need to ice those knees tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So second down and 7 facing the Chargers as they, like you said, Robbie, they're going to stay in that heavy package.
So Adams takes the snap, goes to the right, looking ahead, turns it. Going to get out of bounds about the 18-yard line, I believe, Tom.
Yeah, that's where they're marking at the 18-yard line. I think he's maybe 1 yard shy of that CSI Mechanical first down. Just a little direct snap, sweep to the right side. And they're going to give him the first down. So give him 8 more yards. And I tell you what, man, he's getting stronger as the game goes on.
And we see Chris changing out the offensive look a little bit, bringing those receivers back out, Husky back out onto the field. But I tell you what, number 2's still out there, and he's in the backfield.
I think he's going to get it again, Robbie. Why not? Let's see. Oh, ball's on the ground again. I tell you what, I think Husky wanted to pull it out.
I think he was making that RPO read, and he wanted to hold on to it, and ball got knocked out.
So where they going to mark it back? That's another 5-yard loss. Poor Huskies getting tagged with all these 5-yard losses on these fumbles. So that moves it back to the 21. Loss of, we'll call it 4, Robbie.
Yeah, so second and 14, 35-28. Shelby leads Chris. No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 8:23 to go in the fourth quarter. Husky takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself this time. Going to go into the middle of the field and going to push ahead about down to about the 15-yard line.
So give him maybe 5 inside the original line of scrimmage. I'm going to give him 6 yards on that.
So third down coming up, 3rd and 8.
And the clock continues to move under 8 minutes, Robbie. And, if I'm Crest, I kind of like this. Defense have been playing well.
Right.
Keep the ball away from Shelby. Melt that clock down. Get it back. Stop them. You might get the ball with one more chance to win the ball game.
So Nick Beeson checks back in at H-back.
Big third down.
Man in motion for Crest. Husky's going to roll out, roll, looking to the end zone. Nobody there as he tosses it into the end zone.
Looks like it was Beeson and Green were both out there, but he threw it to the back of the end zone. Nobody was there, and now it's 4th down and 8. interesting to see what the Chargers come up with here, Robbie.
Yeah, the offense is going to stay out there.
I said Huskies had a rough night, but I'm not really sure why you call that with him rolling to his left, right-handed thrower, and he's not had a good night as it is, so you call a difficult throw for him. So 4th down and 8, and this would be a huge stop for the Golden Lions.
Looks like Eli Hall's checked into the game for Crest.
And
Crest going to line up in 4 wide receivers, no back.
I think it's going to be a running play, Robbie. Let me see. Oh, almost got 5 free yards. They did.
Yeah, they gave. Yeah.
They're going to call the Chargers.
Oh, my.
I thought the Golden Lions had come across, but he signaled delay of game against the Chargers, and that's going to make it 4th down and about 13. That is a huge penalty.
Man.
I don't know about that one. It looked like the Golden Lions came across and they threw the penalty, and they called a delayed game.
The delayed game was called, so going to be important here now to see if Chris can get this down the field. They've changed the look just a little bit. Adams is not in the game, but they brought Eli Hall in at the H-back. 4 wide receivers for Crest. Husky's going to roll to his left. Shelby brings the blitz. He gets away, throwing it to the end zone, and it's going to be out of play.
As Hamrick blew that play up. But once again, Robbie, rolling to his left.
Yep.
I mean, I know that's they got more room over there, but that's just a tough throw.
That's a hard throw. That is a hard throw to make.
That's a tough throw, man. And it throws it out of bounds. And I don't want to put a kid. He's a young kid. He's got a good arm, but I tell you what, man, that's just a tough situation. Of course, the penalty put him in a tough situation. So after Crest gets a few first downs, they turn it over on downs, and now Shelby's turn. With 7:21 left to go in the ball game, Robbie.
So Lee's ready. There's a quick out pass, and they get it to Bridges, and he steps out of bounds. Chris, very fortunate there. He was ready to go down the sidelines with that football.
Yeah, but that's good because it stops the clock, and it's not a very big gain. Let's see what they give him, a yard.
Again, that is what makes this Shelby offense so dangerous. Yards after the catch, get athletes into space, and Shelby is so good at doing that.
Bridges, the leading receiver, 5 receptions, 94 yards. And he's got it again. And he steps out of bounds again. That's a late hit. And there's
the flag. Yep.
And they're going to get number 9 on that. That's A.J. Adams. You can't do that, young man. He was out of bounds and came and hit him.
Come on, freshman.
Yeah, you gotta stay within yourself. I think they had the first down anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was going to be there. So
I think that was like an 11-yard pass to Bridges, and now he's over 100 yards by my count. He's got 105 yards, but then the penalty is going to move the ball all the way out to the 48-yard line. That's just a mental error that you cannot afford at this point in the ball game.
So Shelby's going to have the ball now at their own 48. 7:05 to go in the 4th quarter. First down. 4 wide receivers. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Shelby going to run the football.
Good run there. I think let's see who's the ball carrier. 24?
Is that Petty? Probably Petty.
Petty was out earlier with cramps, but back in there now. So they're going to give Petty. I thought they didn't give as many as I thought. They gave him 7, though. And so that gives Petty, he's got 23 yards. He's been struggling today. That was his longest run of the night. He does have a touchdown. Let's see if Shelby runs the ball a little bit more. 6:30.
Yeah,
they definitely want to run a little clock.
So 4 wide receivers against for Shelby. There's going to be that out pass again. Catch made out there by number 2.
And that's Thompson, I believe, and he'll get about 2 yards. Did he get out of bounds? He did.
He did, yeah. Going to get the first down, but out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to give him another first down. So Shelby with a couple of first downs on this drive.
So Shelby right now playing keep away from Crest with that 7-point lead.
So Thompson. So Lee with the completion for about, I only gave him 2 yards on that, but a first down.
And there's the handoff again.
What'd they call? Did he go down?
I'm about to say the ball carrier still, I don't know what was it. Did they blow the play dead?
think it's a penalty.
It was, yeah, false start against Shelby. I was about to say, man, I believe that was Petty. He was ready to go to the house.
Yeah, but that's maybe a break that Crest needs. That puts him behind the sticks, first down and 15. I tell you what, Shelby's been helping Crest. I mean, they've been catching the ball on the perimeter and going out of bounds. So they're moving the ball, but they got a couple of CSI Mechanical first downs. But
so 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Lee looks downfield. There's going to be the catch.
Did you notice the difference there? He caught it and fell down inbounds that time. Let's see who caught it. And that is number 4, I believe.
That's number 4. That's Jakeith Hamilton.
So Hamilton gets, I'm going to give him 7, just his second reception. And you said he's been one of their featured receivers.
He has.
Really,
sure
it's been
has.
the Bridges show tonight. I mean, over 100 yards. So in the shotgun again and looking to get the play, and I think Coach Wilbanks, who is just about my next-door neighbor, Robbie.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
A little trivia for you here tonight. There's completion, Isaiah Bridges.
And I think that Coach has basically told them, boys, quit running out of bounds.
Right, absolutely.
So that ball was at the 39. He takes it to the 31, gain of 8, and that's another CSI Mechanical first down.
Hey, you want to talk about athletes, Tom? If I'm not mistaken, I believe Natavius Husky, the Crest quarterback, and Isaiah Hamilton were both at Graham Elementary School at the same time.
Wow. Were you there at that time?
I was there at that time.
Yeah, so
and our PE teacher, John Grellman, talked about, he said, you keep an eye on these kids because they are great athletes.
Looks like they might want to throw it again, Robbie. Let's see, nope, they're going to run it.
Good play call there. That's number 24. I believe that's Petty again on the carry.
And all the way into the second level, and that ball is going to be all the way down to the 19-yard line. It was on the 30. That's a gain of 11.
CSI Mechanical first down.
Yeah, that's 4 of them on this drive. That's Petty's longest run of the night. Now he's up to 34 yards.
Let's see. We're going to have, a timeout. Yes, Chris is going to call timeout, so we're going to take a break. 35-28. Shelby leads Crest. Back after this.
When it comes time to flooring for your home, don't gamble. It's not worth taking the chance. Come straight to Barrett's Floor Covering in Kings Mountain, where you'll feel like a winner. We can give you 21 reasons, but we don't have the time. See their selection of beautiful floors for your home, from vinyl to tile to carpet, and see the new Pure Bow flooring. If you can dream it, you can click it, and you'll love it. Yes, you'll hit the jackpot of savings at Barrett's Floor Covering, 150 Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain, and see their page at whatsupshopper.com. It's a
update from Burns. It's 57-7.
Wow.
As there is no liberty for Thomas Jefferson tonight.
Feed them dogs a bone, Tom City. Feed them a bone.
Here, after that 11-yard run by Petty, another CSI Mechanical first down. That's 4 of them on this drive, Robbie.
Yeah, Shelby's doing exactly what you want to do with the lead, Tom. They are eating up the clock. They're even on those little short routes. And like you said, a concerted effort now by those receivers to stay in bounds.
And you know Coach told them. Coach said, hey, I think we heard Sanafani up in the box say, quit running out of bounds. I'm sure that's what he said. But no, you want to definitely want to keep the clock going. Okay to go on the perimeter and catch that ball, but just fall down in bounds. If you're a golden line, you definitely want to keep that clock moving.
So Lee with the hard count again. Crest stays at home. Lee shifts his men around a little bit. And they shift them right back to where they were.
It's taking their time.
There's the snap. Petty with the carry.
And I'll tell you what, he's dragging tacklers. This Crest defense is a little tired. And he's going to take it to the 10-yard line, Robbie. That may be another CSI Mechanical first down. They're going to spot it just inside the 10. And I think that's going to be a 9-yard run and set up second down and 1. So Petty finally getting going. He's up to 43 yards now.
Yeah,
but just a while ago, he had 3 carries for 7 yards.
So able to come out here now in this fourth quarter and trying to seal this game away for the Golden Lions.
But you got to have a running game this part of the game.
Absolutely.
You got to have a running game. Keep the sticks moving. Keep the clock moving.
He's going to get it again, Tom.
This time he's met by a wall of Chargers.
Yeah, Crest was ready for that one.
And that's Big 54. His helmet came off for the Chargers. And that's Watkins with the stop. grub, as they call them. -1 that time. So that's going to bring up a huge 3rd down and very short. Now they're basically saying he didn't get anything.
And look at Shelby now bringing up some size of their own now to go try to go get this first down.
Package, and I'm sure Crest is expecting a run here as the clock runs 3.5 to go. Not sure how many timeouts the Chargers have. I'll have to check with the scorekeeper. It seems like I know they've taken 1. Look at this, boy. This is just man on man. Bam! 32 comes in.
Nick Beason knows it over.
Just came in and said, no. Who was the ball carrier?
Was it Baldry? I think Baldry may have got the carry on that one. I was trying to tell as they were shifting players in and out.
Okay.
All right, Tom, if you're Shelby here, 4th down, do you run it again or do you bring that field goal unit on?
I kick the field goal. Berkowitz, a pretty good field goal kicker that makes it a 2-score game. It's under 3 minutes. You got to have a little faith. I mean, Berkowitz has got a kicker's name.
That's
Berkowitz.
exactly right.
I mean, you got to have multiple syllables in the last name. You know he could kick. He's a soccer player. I'm putting the kid in and go up by 10 and say, hey, Chargers, you want to beat us? Now you got to score twice.
Got to have 2. They're going to run it all the way down.
They're going to run it all the way down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds and take a timeout. So we'll take it with them, Robbie.
A truckload mattress sale. The big trucks are pulling up full of name brand mattresses. It's a red-hot summer sale event you don't want to miss. And with name brands like Ashley, Vaughn, Park Place, Bassett, Cat Napper, and more. All furniture made right here in the USA. Go online and see how you can take 10% off any $299 or more purchase. Plus up to 18 months financing with 0 interest. Cummings Furniture, 14 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at CummingsFurnitureofShelby.com. Locally owned and operated for 48 years.
You know, if the British would have captured Thomas Jefferson, they probably would have executed him.
Right.
But I think that's happening to Thomas Jefferson tonight. 64-7.
Wow.
64-7. So, I mean, this is
wow.
You know what? I told the guys today, that Thomas Jefferson team's better than that. And I thought they would give a good game, but I tell you what, it's just been domination by the Bulldogs.
The momentum, Tom, continues to build towards that last game of the season.
It does.
Between Burns and Shelby. That's going to be a great one.
And, you know, I must have a direct radio down to Coach Wilbanks.
There you go.
Because he's brought in Berkowitz.
He said, Coach Cinefani said.
Coach Cinefani, you know, you got to listen to the guy in the press box. That's the guy who knows everything. So Berkowitz on for a 27-yard field goal.
There's the snap. Ball is down. The kick is up. And that kick dings, but goes through. Hit the upright.
No, it hit the platform.
Oh, I was about to say my ankle. All I could see was the ball, but whatever. It's good. So 38-28, Shelby, a 10-point lead now over the Crest Chargers. 2:24 to go. We'll be back right after this.
Wind Supply of Shelby provides the local plumbing and electrical contractors of Shelby and the surrounding area with the most profitable solutions for supplies and services. They have a dedicated team of experts and top-name products like Delta, Moen, American Standard, A.O. Smith, Renai, Gerber, Milwaukee, Gould's, and more. Visit the showroom soon and see how you can keep your kitchen exciting. That's Wind Supply of Shelby, located at 208 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and online at windsupplyinc.com.
We're back. Settle Heating and Air. 27-yard field goal is good by Berkowitz, Robbie, and it's 38-28. So if you're the Chargers, you better score quick.
Yeah, you got to score quick, and hopefully you got a onside kick in your pocket. But if you're the Shelby Golden Lions, Tom, you did exactly what you needed on that drive. You got first downs, you ate up clock, and you ended with any kind of score. And that made it a 2-score lead now for the Golden Lions. Great job by Coach Wilbanks, his staff, and those players.
So 38-28 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left to go. Stranger things have happened. Not over yet. As the Chargers have fought hard with 3 scores in the second half.
Little change this time for Crest in return game. A.J. Adams was the deep man this time as he's going to return it.
Yeah, should have let it go into the end zone.
And he's going to get the ball to about the 15.
So Crest is going to take it 85 yards away from pay dirt, down 10, Robbie.
It looks like we got a Charger down hurt, Tom.
Okay, so we'll step away. We'll be right back.
Are you planning to remodel your home, or maybe you're considering building a brand new home? Either way, you see Willis Flooring in Shelby with hardwoods. Plus,
They do turn out a first down here to get this drive started. And
see if they can keep it going. That's been the issue for these Rebels tonight. They've had some, decent drives, but they've stalled out for the most part other than the one touchdown.
So now ball at the Newton 25, 1st and 10 for the Rebels. Truesdale under center, and there's a flag.
There's going to be
false start.
False start, back them up 5, 1st and 15 now for the Rebels.
Tough penalty here as they're driving into Newton territory late in this fourth quarter. It's tough. Can't have it.
Nope.
So that backs them back up to the 31. I don't know how you lose 6 yards on a false
it's a pretty.
start, I mean, it shouldn't be that
that's
hard.
A pretty harsh.
Pretty harsh. That hard to spot the ball.
False
it's
start.
right on the 25.
It's out.
So Crest going to get it with 2:15 left to go. And, Robbie, they need something, and they need something in a hurry.
On the 16-yard line.
But a great game, entertaining game, regardless of the outcome. Two teams really fought hard, and you got to have respect for both of them.
Chris going with the no-back set here. 4 wide receivers. Husky takes the snap, plants, gets completion down the field.
And out of bounds.
I believe taking a look at was
Javarius Green.
So Green with the reception.
And his 3rd reception, but he does have a touchdown. So that is a 6-yard. He's up to 56 yards and 3 receptions. Let's see if we got some more scores coming in. Cherryville beats Highland Tech 43-0. And Green has another reception.
Another catch, and that's the CSI Mechanical first down.
I give him 5, his 4th reception, up to 61 yards now. And East Lincoln 51-0 over Ford. R Central 34-0 over Patton. Maiden 27-0 over Bandy's. West Caldwell 7-6 over Lincoln. And final, North Lincoln 26-0 over St. Stephen's. Kevin and the gang on the full throttle power sports will have all the scores from around the area.
So Husky rolls out, but he's going to have to pull it down. He's going to have to keep it, Tom. And Husky's going to run. He's going to get out of bounds, but not before he picks up another Charger first down.
That's a CSI Mechanical first down and a great run. He's going to take it from the 25 up to the 41-yard line. Give him 16 yards.
So 1:46 to go. Shelby still leads on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard 38-28.
I tell you what, even though he's had a number of fumbles he had to pick up, he's still got 54 yards rushing.
Wow.
That long 44-yard run and then that 16-yard run, I'll tell you what, he could scoot.
Husky looks downfield, gets set. Another completion over there to Green. Out of bounds.
Green
5-yard
for 5
gain.
more yards. And Green already has 3 receptions on this drive. So there's 2 CSI Mechanical first downs for Crest on this drive. And they're trying to get something going. They doing a nice job with the clock. You know, they took it with about 2:15. It's only 1:41 now.
And Tom, if you're Shelby, when are you brave enough to try to jump that route?
I tell you what, yeah, I know, you're right.
So Husky rolls out. He's just got to throw that one out of bounds. A lot of pursuit there by the Shelby defensive line.
But that's a great incompletion because, you know, you didn't throw it into harm's way. You know, live to fight another day.
And Tom, you think back to that Burns game, one thing we saw him do, he did still try to throw it in coverage and led to that big interception that Burns had in that game.
Yep. No turnovers in this half, Robbie, after we saw those couple of turnovers in the
So, again, four receivers for Crest. Husky drops straight back.
And they're just waiting on that now. They knocked that one down.
Yeah.
They've gone over there to that left side too many times. And I think let's see if I get an update. final 64-7, Burns over Thomas Jefferson.
Good win.
Which I really thought coming in. I thought Thomas Jefferson might have a chance in that game. You know, they were up on Shelby early. And I know they have the one kid who's a Division I player, but obviously just Burns just way too much tonight.
So it's going to be 4th down and 2 for Crest. Big play here.
This is the ball game.
Husky rolls out.
Wow.
He pulls it back down. He keeps on his feet. It's going to be close. There's going to be a flag.
Wow.
And Husky lost his helmet, Tom. Is that where the flag's coming in from?
I think that somebody pulled his helmet off. That was just a tremendous run. He was going to be a yard short. But with the penalty, it'll be a 1st down for the Chargers.
Yep. Wow, big penalty. Going to keep the drive alive for Crest.
And the Boo Bird's coming out, but I think it's a good call.
And we got another Charger down. We're going to take a break, see if they're going to be working on some cramps. We're back right after this.
If you're in the market for new flooring, go to this area's most recommended flooring store. That's Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain. Flooring America in Kings Mountain.
See where they mark it. Think
no gain on the play is what they're giving them. Right at the 17, it'll be 2nd and 10. This has to be frustrating for Coach Ponder and the Rebels. They're so used to just running the ball at will. Makes it tough. 2nd and 10. It feels like they've been at 2nd and 10 all night.
Yeah. Well, I'd definitely say at this point in the
Preparing for the homestand, we've got you covered. Ingalls, low prices, love the savings.
Pegram Insurance Services in Shelby is now all care.
West Lincoln ball.
Wow.
Down to, what is that, the 6 yard line?
11 on the completion from Truesdale to Dagler.
Folks, this could be our first score in about 3 whole quarters here.
So it is 1st and goal for the Rebels at the Newton Conover 6. That Turner Hazard Insurance 1st down on the completion from Truesdale to Dagler. And now we got it 1st and goal
from the 6.
Truesdale under center. Avery right behind him.
Avery here. They're going to hand it off to Gilmore. And he's tackled for about a 2-3 yard loss there. Gets blown up. I honestly, I don't know if I've ever seen 2 defenses that just have no quit. I mean,
they're living in the backfield tonight.
Give up the big play there, the Red Devils defense did, and then come back there and just like it never happened. I think it's actually going to say he lost 4 on the play. So
it's a
second. It's
at the 10-yard line.
Yep.
9-10-yard line. 2nd and goal here for the Rebels. Truesdale still under center here for the snap. And we got a flag.
False start. Bring up 2nd and 15.
Oh, man.
Or maybe 16. I don't know. Earlier we had a 6-yard false start. We'll see if it's a 5-yarder this time. Should be on the 15. And they do mark it on the okay.
So Rebels moving in the wrong direction.
Yep.
2nd and goal now from the 15. They don't want to push themselves back out of field goal range, and they're getting dangerously close to doing so.
Yeah, like you said, going in their own direction. Rain just very lightly, kind of like it was earlier. It's been like this for most of the game. It stopped for a brief moment, but it's back very light. 2nd and 15.
Truesdale
looking to pass. He's going to try to run it himself, and he's brought down. And again, he's going to go backwards. He's down
about 2 yards.
Yep. He'll be down at about the 16, 17-yard line.
So the Rebels have gone from 1st and goal at the 6 to 3rd and goal at the 16.
Yep.
A couple negative runs and a false start. We are under 3 minutes to play here. Rebels in the red zone at the Newton Conover 16-yard line, 3rd and goal.
I wonder if they're going to play for touchdown or play for field goal here. I mean, what you don't want to do is try to be too aggressive and then get sacked and then push yourself out of field goal range. I mean, I expect them just to run it here. We'll see what they do. He's going to pass, and it's
going to fall incomplete.
He's still going up the sideline, and that is number 19, and that is P.J. Hopper. That's his second interception. So Javarius Green throws an interception, and that's going to do it. Shelby can go to victory formation. They're going to win this game 38-28, Robbie.
And I tell you,
goal here to give West Lincoln the lead with
Hey,
2 minutes left on the clock.
Timeout called.
Newton Conover trying to ice her. So we got a timeout here before the field goal attempt. We'll be right back after this.
At Coyote, we're going to treat you like dirt because we hold dirt in the highest regard. We're honored to find it under our fingernails, lucky to be caked in it at day's end. It keeps us humble, honest. Dirt gets taken for granted by most, but if you know us, you know getting treated like dirt means getting treated with respect. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Your Coyote dealer is Weston Sales, Highway 18 North, Highway 27 intersection west in Vale.
All right, welcome back out of the Newton Conover timeout. We are getting set for a 32-yard field goal attempt by West Lincoln senior kicker Trista Primer.
Yep.
The rain's coming down.
Rain is falling the hardest. It's falling all night. That's definitely might not hurt things too bad, but it's definitely not going to help.
So Primer trying to give West Lincoln the lead here with 2 minutes left. We're tied 7-7. The kick is up through the rain.
Is it good? No, it is not.
It is just short.
Man.
Doesn't quite make it there. It falls no good, and Newton Conover will take over at their own 20-yard line here. 2 minutes exactly left to play on the clock.
Wow.
So
just
West
when you
Lincoln,
thought the points that could win this game could be coming, the field goal is no good. The rain is coming down the heaviest it has all night.
Rebels had it first to goal at the 6, and then they backed up 10 yards, and field goal was a few yards short. That's the difference right there.
And off here to, is that Winix or Gilmore? I can't tell. Gilmore.
That's Beatty for
the
Red Devils. Beatty gets about 4 on the carry there.
Yep.
So Newton maybe not trying to leave too much on the other end here. 2nd and 6 at their own 24. They go play action here.
It's caught at about
right
30.
At the marker.
Yeah, there for a minute. Looked up and so much red. Didn't think it was going to get me tonight, but got confused as who was who there. But 1 minute, 20 seconds left on the clock. Red Devils are driving. They're down up to the 30 now.
Red Devils
trying to find something. Throws to the sideline. It's going to be caught.
Redmond's
he stays
got
in
it.
bounds, and he's going to be tackled at about the 42.
It's another first down for Newton.
They're going hurry up here. Clock continues to tick.
We're down to about a minute left here in this ball game. Newton Conover 1st and 10 at their own 43. Lanecott takes the shotgun snap.
He's under immediate pressure. He just barely gets it away. It's
caught by his
lineman. And he loses 3, but the effort alone was enough.
Yeah, that was wild. Lanecott took a shot from
He's
Dagler,
slow to get up. He's grabbing towards his. He's grabbing his arm.
Yeah, his left arm, his bicep area.
I mean, he has taken a beating tonight, and last time he got hit, I mean, he was slow to get up, and here grabbing towards his arm, he's kind of shaking it out. I guess he's somewhat okay here.
Yeah, Newton.
He's going to stay in the game.
Newton calls a timeout with 45 seconds left to play. It's going to be 2nd and 13 at the Red Devils' 40-yard line. We'll see what Newton Conover goes with here. I think they've got one timeout left, if
I
I'm
believe
not
you're right.
mistaken.
Because they just used one of them there, and I believe they're down to one, if I'm not
they,
mistaken.
They used one before the field goal attempt for West Lincoln. So I think they got one left. They've moved the ball about 20 yards here. And now they got it 2nd and 13 at their own 40. Lancott will line up in the shotgun, 4 receivers in the formation, 2 to each side. Beatty in the backfield next to Lancott. He drops back.
Looking to the road, dumps it off.
Beatty gets like 2 yards before he's dragged out of bounds.
Yep. So
that'd make it 3rd and 11 now for Newton at their own 42.
I tell you, I mean, obviously West Lincoln isn't the fastest striking offense in the world, but you don't want to be, you don't want to give them too much time. I mean, something could pop off here if you give West Lincoln the ball back. You never know. 40 seconds on the clock, and they get them to jump. They get the Rebels to jump.
That's the 3rd time we've seen that tonight.
Yep.
West Lincoln jumps off sides on 3rd down. So 3rd and 11 turns into 3rd and 6. That makes it easier on this Newton Conover offense here.
Yep.
3rd and 6, 40 seconds left on the clock. Ball on the Newton 47. Lancott in the shotgun, 4 receivers, 2 to each side. Beatty in the backfield. Lancott drops back, going deep down the middle of the field for Beatty.
Oh, it's broken up.
Broken up.
Good coverage there.
I think that's Mason Avery in there. No, it's 21.
21. We figured out who it was earlier. I've done forgot.
Patrick Goins.
There we go. Yeah.
So he picked one off earlier in the game in the first half, and there he is for the big pass breakup on 3rd down as Newton
punt it away.
Yeah, they may have been in field goal range with the completion there, but Goins makes the play in the secondary, and now Newton brings the punt team on. 34 seconds left. It's definitely raining as hard as it has
this
all
is
night.
like I said, this is the worst playing conditions they've had all night.
We've already seen a couple bad snaps from the Newton punt team. This one's all right.
Yeah, not
Beatty,
the best, but not the worst.
Yeah, Beatty gets the kick off, and it'll
takes a pretty good bounce. If you're,
I think we're gonna have overtime here.
I was gonna say that's pretty safe bet, folks.
Yeah, West Lincoln's clock's just a ticking. Clock's just
gonna keep. Whatever. Okay, well, it stops at about 5 seconds. I don't know if they'll correct that.
So it looks like West Lincoln will have the ball at their own 12, 28 seconds on the clock here.
Yeah. Looking out the window here, when you look across the field and what it looks like coming under the lights, it just kind of looks like it's falling pretty light. But you look out the window here, the press box. I mean, it's coming down pretty good. These are definitely some pretty harsh playing conditions. I don't expect anything too crazy here. Winnick's the lone receiver out wide here.
Expect them to either
probably run it out, play for overtime.
Give it to Avery. They go to Gilmore,
Give it to Gilmore. He's
back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
That will, in all likelihood, take us to overtime unless they want to jump on it here real quick and just try to make something happen, but they look content to take it to overtime, and that's what we will have.
Rebels are going to let this one play out here, so we are all tied up 7-7 at the end of regulation. We've got overtime for you here tonight at Newton Conover, so we're going to step aside for just a minute, and we'll be right back with overtime between the Red Devils and the Rebels.
And Newton in overtime, Danny, 7-7.
That's Caden Beaver handing off to McIntyre once again, picks up a couple yards. Tim giving us some updates on some important scores around the area.
Yeah, that's real important for the Rebels. They need to.
What'd you say the score was?
7-7. 7-7 Rebels and Newton Conover going to overtime.
Man, don't they play close ball games?
They do, and I'm telling you, Danny, they can't win close ball games. They haven't won one this year yet, so.
All right, you got Beaver. There's a lot of new jerseys in the ball game. Glad to see Coach Pruitt getting some reserves in.
See what he does here. Timeout, Cherville. So we're going to go to another commercial break. We'll be back.
Since 2008, Bennett Insurance Agency in downtown Cherryville has been serving our area with the best in insurance coverage for your home, auto, boat, motorcycle.
For 72 months on select new 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee models when financed through Chrysler Capital. See Abernathy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep Ram in Lincoln for all the details. Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Abernathy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep Ram, 1442 East Main Street in Lincoln.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We got the coin toss going on at midfield right now. Xander Hedrick and Coach Ponder out there for the Rebels. Toss is up. I believe Newton has won the toss.
Yep.
So guessing Newton will take the ball first. So the way high school overtime works, it's kind of just like college overtime, except instead of starting from the 25, both offenses get an opportunity from the 10. And so we'll get Newton Conover first. They'll have it first and goal at the 10 here in this first overtime period. We got West Lincoln has already played one overtime game this season. They beat Bandy's in OT a few weeks ago. Bandy's got the ball first in that one. West Lincoln held them to a field goal, and then the Rebels scored a touchdown on their first play.
Well, here we go.
So Newton will start with the ball here. First and goal at the 10. In this first overtime period, we're knotted up 7-7. That's where we've been since the end of the first quarter.
I don't know, 10 yards is that's a long way considering the way this one's going.
So Lancott is going to take the snap from the shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side of the field, one-on-one up top. And they play action pass.
It's high.
Up in the air. Oh, man. Gilmore almost had the interception, but he couldn't make the catch. Wow, that would have been
huge. That would have completely switched momentum here. I mean, there's really about the only momentum is that Newton has the ball and West Lincoln doesn't. But
so second and goal now from the 10 for Newton. That one, they tried that little play-action pop pass they've been running all night. West Lincoln just right there, tipped it up in the air, and Gilmore almost came down with the pick. Just couldn't get the tip drill completed. Lancott in the pistol now. Miller in the backfield for the first time tonight. Their leading rusher. He's up the middle.
And he's down to
about
8,
2.
7. Yep.
Watson, my apologies. Ben Watson. He's their leading rusher coming into this game. That was his first carry of the night here in overtime.
Yep.
Gets 2 yards. So
Referee.
Third and goal for the Red Devils at the West Lincoln 8.
Yep. Referee almost having to constantly dry that football now.
Yeah.
You just basically wait until the last second to take the drying towel off of it.
Play clock down inside 10 seconds here.
Had a little bit of confusion on who the personnel changes for the Red Devils.
Lancott in the shotgun, looking to his
throws.
right, over the middle, and the receiver pulled up. He was going to take a shot. So the pass falls incomplete. It's 4th and goal now at the 8. Will the Red Devils go for it or settle for the field goal?
Yeah, I was getting ready to say.
I'd
see what they do. Yeah, I think you have.
I don't know what their kicking situation is, but I try the field goal.
We'll find
out the way
out
their defense is playing, you think they could hold West
Well,
Lincoln?
they're going to go for it, so I'm assuming their kicking situation isn't the greatest because it would be about a 25. It'd be about a 25-yard kick. So
4th and goal at the 8. Yeah. Lancott in the shotgun here. He drops back.
Look at the throw. He's under pressure, having to roll.
Daigle chasing him.
Somebody. He just
back at the end zone. He had Beatty, but too high. He couldn't bring it down. Got one hand on it, but that's it. And so
now
Newton turns it over on downs. Yep. And so West Lincoln just needs a field goal here to win it. They'll start 1st and goal at the 10, just like Newton just had it. So already theoretically in field goal range.
Yep.
She was just a few yards short from 32.
Yep.
So this is about 5-6 yards closer. But I know the Rebels just want to punch it in. They want 6 and just get out of here.
No,
Don't worry about the
obviously,
field goal.
Like to just go ahead and punch it in here.
Last time they gave against Bandy's in overtime, after the Trojans kicked the field goal, they gave it to Avery on first down, and he scored a touchdown. Truesdale in the shotgun here.
And off to Avery, and he's down. He does good to get about a yard.
2.
It's a hard-fought yard. Got a flag coming
Late
in. Very
flag.
late.
What is that? It's a sideline warning on Newton.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Basically
Newton,
just telling him to
coach
kind of
is
back.
coming out of the box there.
Yeah. Coming onto
Not
the field a
supposed
little
to
bit.
advance past the 25-yard line down the sideline. They were trying to get down there with this ball here inside the 10.
Yeah.
It'll be 2nd and goal, West Lincoln at the Newton 8. Avery's first down carry picks up a couple.
So 2nd and goal from the, I think is it the 9? Yeah, 9-yard line here.
Truesdale in the shotgun.
Avery takes
the direct snap.
Oh, he's
inside
in
the
there.
5, touchdown,
Oh,
Rebels.
my goodness.
Mason
That'll do
Avery
it.
scores from 8 yards out, and West Lincoln wins it in overtime.
Wow.
13-7, West Lincoln prevails on the road at Newton Conover in overtime. What a ball game between these two teams in the Catawba Valley 2A.
What a just absolute slugfest. I mean, you want to talk about like an old school football game. This was it, folks. I mean, this just hardly any offense from both sides. And right there, I mean, they were swallowing up Avery just on the, more standard just handoffs, and right there, I guess they
snapped it right to him. So
Yes,
cut
get
out
it right
the middle
to him,
man.
and he
What a
made
call.
it work.
What a
Yeah.
call. So the
Wow.
Rebels get the win 13-7 in overtime here at Newton Conover. We're going to step aside for just a couple minutes, and then we will be back to wrap this one up on the United Bank Stadium postgame show. Keep it right there, everybody.
Just arrived, a big new shipment of Can-Ams at Al Lane Motorsports in Lincoln. Come get yours before it's gone. And now get 3.99% APR financing for 36 months on all Can-Am, ATV, and SSV models. Plus save too on your new Toro Z more with financing as low as 0%. Al Lane Motorsports, 3636 Highway 27 east of Lincoln, and online at allanemotorsports.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you've been watching and listening to the Redzone Radio live scoreboard channel. Folks, I guess there's maybe a little confusion online. Folks, we have 4 broadcasts going at one time. If you're watching this channel, we switch back and forth between all 4. You can listen to any of the 4 stations on your own at any time. KTCBroadcasting.com, we have all the links to all the games that we broadcast. This week we had 4. You could went to any one of those games and listened at any time. Thanks for tuning into the Red Zone channel. We're going to sign off right now. We're going to come back in about 10, 15 minutes, 10:05, somewhere around in there for the post-game show. When we get everybody hooked up and ready to go, we'll be right back in a few minutes. KTCBroadcasting.com. Well, let me give you the final scores that I got. 64-7 Burns, 48-28 East Gaston over Bessemer City. West Lincoln in overtime, 13-7 over Newton Conover. Shelby, 38-28 over Crest. Mount Airy 49-0 over North Stokes. Cherokee 20-7 over Robbinsville. Kings Mountain 24-7 over South Point. Kramer 31-20 over Ashbrook. North Lincoln 26-0 over St. Stephen's. And Pisgah 16-0 over West Henderson. We'll have all the final scores and more coming up next on the postgame show, KTCBroadcasting.com.
On Sunday.
All right, everybody, welcome back. You are tuned into the United Bank Stadium postgame show where we just watched the West Lincoln Rebels pull out a 13-7 victory on the road at Newton Conover in overtime. Heck of a ball game here tonight on WLON. Again, you're listening to the United Bank Stadium postgame show, and where we bring you the Kiever Pharmacy of Lincolnton recap of the game. And, Logan, it was defense